Oh, that's porn. Fuck. There you go, that's my gag for the day. Oh shit.
Alright, so we're live?
Yeah, we're
Were
live.
you good to go?
Alright,
Hello,
welcome back
ladies
to
and-
another episode of Blame Mud.
Sure, why
You
not?
know,
No one's
here
fucking
Mud wasn't.
responsible.
Mud was coming home.
Coming home. Don't do that.
Alright, whatever, I'll take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this new extra special episode of Tales from My Wife's Son, the second of the interview episodes, the Vancian casting couch. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, well, less intrepid adventurers at this point, and more introduction to some new characters, as it were, and some old ones returning. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the Mod Hand. A cabal of shadowy deific figures that have been lurking around the outskirts of the Shadow Plane and the Dark Tapestry for some years now. 20 years ago they emerged out of the gulfs of space and time and set up shop in a tiny spit of land on the outskirts of reality, setting up what appears to be something similar to a regular a tavern, which has earned the nickname the Eclipse. And now we enter on a scene, a ritual circle carved hastily into a desk with a letter opener, chanting in a dead language, and time being rent open, letting flow forth a figure from antiquity at this point, from 20 years past, and from a realm of dreams. Mega Saber. You have the floor.
Son of a bitch, I will kill. What the fuck? What? Where am I?
You can't see out of one of your eyes. There's a distinct feeling of something gnawing.
Why do I have the feeling those motherfuckers are responsible for this bull? Oh, hello. Dark, shadowy people. I'm assuming one of your names starts with N?
Hi.
Oh god.
The laughing
So,
does not do anything to assuage your feelings of nervousness.
so let me get this straight. I was about to have a fight with something that was going to kill my friends, my family, people I cared about, and Mitch. And you pulled me here for what exactly?
Well, it's nice to see you too. Been a long time. But that's a regular occurrence. We always nearly lose all our loved ones, our friends. We get betrayed by our friends. All kinds of stuff happens. But you're still under contract. Rest assured, your friends are okay. We've just taken you out of there for some business that needs to be dealt with. Don't worry, we'll help you out. You'll be better off than where you started. But again, you're under contract. You've always been under contract.
Of course, Nuka. I'm always under contract. Question. Based on... Am I been removed from time and space and pulled here?
I've my red glowing eyes from my shadowy silhouette begin to move closer as they meet in the middle, both going cross-eyed and looking in both directions. As you smell the smell of shadowy burnt toast in the air, and steam emerges from my ears. Maybe
You might want to ask someone a little bit more qualified.
Of course.
that's a T-boy.
Am I in the future to some extent?
Future, past, outside space, so in any case, have a seat. Have some
Very well.
biscuits. And
Very
any
well.
drink?
No, I'm good. He grabs the nearest book and knowledge history check to figure out how the fuck to get out of the plane of dreams. That'll be later.
Okay.
You can't drink a book, mate. Right?
That's
You'd be
quite a
surprised
tool,
what
that is.
You'd be surprised what I've learned to do. So,
You notice as he sits himself down that he's wearing this large cartoonish-looking pair of horns and like a headband. Looks like something a child would cobble together using paper mache.
and because I'm going to have difficulty doing it, I have to take off my elven curve blade and I set it on the table, and it leaves an indentation. Well then, I'm assuming up. Ah, you gave me the eye patch. That's interesting.
It
Well
seems,
then,
it
Perks
seems
of the job.
Bill left you some treats.
oh
Maybe
yes.
wondering why he's not here. Don't.
I have guesses. Stormbringer comes to mind. So, let's look through this paper. Oh, we're doing interviews today. Oh. Let's
Welcome
see.
to HR.
I'm not the head of HR, but I'll happily fill in for Dom whenever he decides to show back up again. So, Vincent Van... Let's see,
I believe it's
Vincent
pronounced
Van-
Valervo.
Yeah, thank you. Vincent Van Valervo. By the way, Bill, am I the only one hearing that voice?
Yes.
Okay. Vincent Van Valervo, the voracious vivisectionist. Oh, vivisection!
Vociferous, to be precise.
Vociferous. I'm sorry. I've been in the plane of dream for so long, it's hard to read. Oh, very well, very well. I love vivisectionists. Such a fun, interesting profession. So, shall we get this stuff started, Nuka?
Yeah, sure. But as an interest of, well, just to show I'm in good faith, here's a wee gift for you for when you go back. I reach up, pull my, my shadowy Shoko out from beside the desk. I get in a position and I let loose a small flash of silver and then sheath the blade. And a silvery glow, I take at my fingertips and I place it on your scimitar.
With a wisp and a small switch of light, it coalesces, and upon a bottle, emblazoned in flowing gold cursive, is the words "weak sauce," as it appears with a noise.
Okay. I'm sure I can throw this in someone's face. I've been thinking of changing religions, so I hope it does acid damage. Anyway. Shall we begin?
Yeah.
Mr. Vincent, please come in.
Squeak?
Oh, one of the rat folk. Interesting, interesting.
Been a while since we had one of those.
Yes, very, very long period of time since we had one of those. So, let's see. We got name, occupation. For the record, do you know your blood type? And can you provide these chuckle fucks with a sample?
Sample's about a point. Maybe 2 points.
I make other things bleed, not myself. Point of principle
3
for me.
points.
Duly noted. Good standard. What are your goals in life?
Creating a race of furries to serve me?
Furries, okay.
A man after your own heart.
Yeah.
He's not the worst person I've met. I think I've met at least 6 different people that have been doing something along that lines.
Oh no, I'm just afraid he's attempting to take my job.
Growth industry.
Growth industry.
Imagine.
So why do you want to work at the Black Swap Company? I also nudge Mega and say, we've reprinted.
Ah, of course. No longer the IRA, I see.
No, don't
Yes.
say it! Don't say it!
Say his name!
We don't say his name in this house.
Rebranding.
I understand that employment means access to corpses. Yes, yes.
Oh, that's a stretch.
Well, the basement has been used for that for a very long time, as well as the fridge. We can
Shame it didn't
ease
happen
up
20
a little.
years ago. We could have avoided so much unfortunateness.
The last guy I was giving the corpses to wasn't using them for the intended purpose.
What was the intended purpose?
I wondered when he was going to eat them. Well,
Why
I
would
thought
you
he was
keep
going to eat them. No, he just kept them and let them get watery below because that's so much more respectful for dead people, isn't it? Fucking asshole.
Better than
This is
draining
why
their
fish
blood.
are retarded.
Better than
20
draining their blood
years.
dry. Better than
20
draining-
years haven't been kind to the man. His attitudes have done nothing to improve. What you should know.
As a note, anytime Bill talks, assume it's a different voice coming out of my mouth.
Sure. Thanks for
And it's a little bit more respectful than draining their blood dry and just leaving them on the side of the beach, like some people do.
I never did that. Did I? I don't remember.
We're in a video. By the way,
I'm
we're in
actually-
an interview. Just watch.
So, sorry about
They can't leave. We're shadowy people at the end of a friggin' thing. You know what I mean? He knows the gig. He wants corpses. As long as he helps out and he does his job, he'll get corpses.
He will. So, Vincent, do you worship a god? And if so, are there any particular rituals you need to do that we should be made aware of?
Thinks on this. Looks up at the shadowy creatures. Inquiry question. Are you God?
No.
I couldn't be God because God doesn't exist. Tip Fedora.
I have been described as a god.
Uncontrollable laughter.
Even the eye patch is laughing.
In that case, no.
Very good. Are you wanted by the law or by criminals?
Wanted is strong word.
Good point. What can you bring to the Black Swamp Company that they can use for their personal benefits?
Torture.
Another torturer. Ah.
How do you feel about the undead, demons, general monsters, and other discriminated members of society?
The Jews.
And of course, worst of all, the Jews.
If
Go
it
on,
doesn't
turn.
feel pain, less fun to work on.
But you're more than happy to work with.
Prefer to work on.
That actually follows up with the next question. Are you okay with working with evil cunts?
Looks at myself up and down. The blood-covered frock. Looks up. Yes, yes. Flexible moral compass.
Inform him of our laundry service. That's usually a good way to get people in.
We have a very extensive laundry service. Do you have any proclivities to the fact that one or more of these chucklefucks may or may not have been responsible for the destruction of our reality a few years back?
He doesn't work here anymore.
He's talking about you, I think.
He's talking about Layman. Layman destroyed reality, not me.
I think you
I
did.
didn't say it was you. I said one or more and may or may have not. I left it quite ambiguous on purpose. Regardless, I assume destruction causing paranormal activities are not something you care about.
Depends. If one truly has a proclivity for repeatedly destroying the universe, might make it difficult to find things to experiment on.
Well, I'm sure that they've worked out the kinks at this point.
No, we haven't.
By the way, would it be too much trouble if, when you're torturing people, you collect the blood while you're doing it?
Ponders. No.
Excellent.
capacity?
Torturing.
No, I like what I see here. I think you'll fit in with the Black Swamp Company quite fine.
Torturing people. I miss my wife. Anyway, how are you at covering your tracks?
I can make a fox with bat wings and the body of a frog. It removes footprints very well. Great at covering tracks.
I like this guy. I'm enthused about this person right now. What would you say is your greatest strength?
Ability to cause extraordinary quantities of violence.
Oh, you'll fit in quite well. And what would you say is your greatest weakness?
Lack of restraint when creating said violence.
And if I were to offer you a vial of 5 grams, and 5 grams of Tarask horn powdered, how would you respond to this?
Sniff it?
The question, the way that was a question.
Well, at least he did not say lick it.
I thought he would use it. I thought he would use it to craft some horrible amalgamation of a furry of some sort.
I can't work on dead things, only on living things.
I can see him. I can see a place for him in the Neo Despair Zone.
Well, I think he'd fit in quite well with the rest of you chucklefucks.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely say you're a shoe-in.
Cool.
Anything else on the list there, Mega?
Nope. That pretty much covers it. Sorry. One more thing. Are you currently under any other contract? This is important to know.
Define contract.
Legally or mystically obligated to perform tasks against your will, whether you want to or not.
Considers. Ponders. Maybe.
Oh, that's good enough for me. I mean, this man seems like a very qualified torturer for you guys.
That's very good. Any questions from the rest of the Council of the Mod Hand?
Do you consider yourself a bucket half full or a bucket half empty kind of person?
If the bucket is half empty, then victim close to death, sober half full.
Fantastic. Here's your bucket and your name back.
Bucket.
Yes, everybody that turns up today gets a complimentary bucket.
It's only for collecting blood. Otherwise, it's just just wasting the bucket, right? Frankly.
Closer to a drip tray, really.
Edmund, lightning thought question.
No, it seems like an absolutely perfect sort of matchup for all of the let's just say psychological profile of the rest of the people here.
Where's my complimentary bucket?
Who's the chick?
You can get your fucking bucket elsewhere, mate. Right? You gotta wait in line.
Yes, I have a question. What are your opinions on hunting down children?
Hunting down children or dumb children?
Down. Or both.
I mean, if you were able to hunt them down, they weren't the smartest.
Either or at this point.
Technically, hunting
Opinion is-
down dumb children is easier.
Precisely. Easier to hunt dumb children. Would prefer.
I think I have the answer I needed. Not the one I expected, but I have it.
Right, Mega, go shake the man's hand and send him on his way.
Give him his bucket as well. And
Give him his bucket.
My character walks up, offers you a hand to shake.
Presents
with
tail.
Shakes. He then puts into your hand 10 elven coins. Welcome aboard. That's your first month's pay in advance.
I would like to bite the coins given to me from the suspicious person.
You may. They are of quite high quality pure gold.
Look skeptically. How about 11?
11? 11sies?
Are you the one that gave him money?
Very well. You know what? I like you. You remind me a little of myself. Here's 5 more.
Smells a bit like you.
Never ask for less when you can get more.
I expect to see great things from you in the future.
But to have some ambition on
more money
board.
from you in the future.
Just sign here. He presents you with a contract.
Okay. Perhaps pen with tail? Science contract?
Yeah. Puts contract amongst paperwork that is labeled for Dad Spooky. That's going to be fun when he finally gets back to that. Welcome aboard to, what did you call this group now, Naka?
It's the Black Swamp Company.
The Black Swamp Company. Couldn't find a more ominous name, could you?
Yes, we had. It's a limited responsibility incorporated.
And as far as I'm concerned, welcome aboard. I'm so sorry.
I am partially happy with Swamp.
That attitude will change.
There's a phrase I've not heard in a while. Whatever.
Yeah,
You know, we were thinking about calling the company, rape-induced solutions, but it was taken.
Bloody Cardearans.
Alright, 1 down. What do we got? We might want to speed through some of these.
That's fine. No, that guy was a hot prospect, that's why he was at the top of the list.
Yep, understood.
Where is this list?
Of,
1 second. 1 second.
there you go.
Points.
Alrighty then, let's see. So, as Mr. Vincent leaves the room. Oh,
I sit and talk to my typewriter and start hitting a few keys. Anybody that cares to notice will notice that I'm hitting random keys because I can't read.
Anyone
I'm
that
just
cares
trying to look like it.
Anyone that looks to care to notice, there's no paper in there either.
Yeah, that's what just.
I'm sorry.
It's not even a typewriter, it is just quite literally just a set of keys.
It's like those little play typewriters you buy children.
I just hit it.
Like,
It's painfully obvious to everybody after I hit all the keys that as soon as the thing goes out, I just like pushing the thing in. Every time it's done, and it makes me happy.
Oh dear.
oh, yeah, that is a gold. Oh, classic.
Huh. All right. These two. These applications seem to be. All right. These two applications seem to be together.
2 at once.
Yeah, 2 at once.
Well, if they're a team that work together,
Yeah.
it's a change up for the usual, but could be good. Send them
All
out.
right. Opens the door and hollers out. Goten the Hatless and Gary the Black Goat.
Are you allowed to call him that?
That's what the man's name is. I don't.
Okay.
Oh God.
One's more horrifying.
So I guess you two.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Fuck me sideways. Oh. I need to get out more. I meet more. I think I meet things with more mouth than fucking mouths than limbs these days, man. It's not right. So, I take it you two work as a team. Who is your elected speaker? I guess.
Probably not the black one. I mean, the goat. The goat.
Oh. Well, technically, does this thing speak sentient thought or whatever like that? Because but I can communicate telepathically with anything that speaks, that can speak.
You may want to stop him from contacting that thing. It may end in tears.
Let me just spark the goat.
Do it.
Do I need to put him in reverse?
Do goats have reverse? No, it's perfectly all right, Naka. If need be, I can cast comprehend language on everyone. But I think we're set. It seems Mr. Goaton here is going to be the one speaking.
Yes.
Also, it might be a bad idea to mentally communicate with that.
No, go on, do it.
I'm surprised that you don't feel scared.
You should seen us on the bad day. We are, only slightly more appealing.
Is everyone here immune to fear?
Don't worry, I'm trying to be cordial.
I have aura against fear, and it extends to,
I speak common, I speak Bacleo, and I speak horse.
That's impressive for someone with a -2 intelligence modifier.
He's literally
Oh, don't worry, I speak common. I just don't always feel like speaking it.
Common and racial are what's it called? Friggin' inherent to me, and horse is also inherent to me because
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. You're a horse. Mm.
Yes.
Here's a fun game, trying to figure out which mouth is using to speak. The answer may surprise you.
So, gentlemen,
yes.
Give us your names, the proper pronunciation of them, because I'm probably butchering them horribly.
Goten.
Gary.
Goten. And Gary.
Goten and Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let's see here.
So, what are you hoping to achieve with the Black Swan Company?
Money? Fame? Whatever.
Okay, maybe the last one, maybe not.
And you, Gary?
I wish to spread prosperity and the word of my god to these wonderful planes of existence. Yes.
Occupations?
Well, I'm kind of okay with the first guy because that sounds like good, but the second thing there kind of sounds like it and just looking at you, it kind of looks like it might run contrary to our own schemes. No offense, obviously, you know.
That brings up an interesting question. Your application seems to be fused together by some form of mystical force. Can we hire one of you and not the other? Or are you a power couple team thing?
We are a group.
Yes.
We both come from the country of Rhodesia.
Worry not, I am but a humble priest.
That makes it worse.
Starts looking through paperwork very, very quickly.
I also look through paperwork and fucking shuffle it about. Again, I can't read, but you know, I
look at the GDP of Rhodesia.
Rhodesia is a hilariously wealthy country. As one of the richest governments for its size.
While I look like I'm investigating things importantly, I'm rolling bluff. I got a 44.
Oh. Must be important.
I'm very motivated.
I see.
So tell me, what did you do in your home country?
I was bodyguard.
47 since motive check to know he's full of shit.
I was bodyguard and as well as merchant.
What kind of merchant?
Fish.
The eye patch glows dimly.
I think I'm going to leave. Edmund, I think I'm going to let you take my position for this one, because I think at least the goat, and the other dude are both going to get along with you more than what I would be doing.
Is it because one guy sells shit?
Well, one guy's a merchant and the other one is an evil.
He's a priest.
Religious fucking thing.
Hey, let's not make assumptions about alignments.
I will have you know that I am a good person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure your personality is absolutely stellar.
I have never heard any complaints.
That's sketch. I'm a robot and I can fucking sense that sketch.
To be fair, I can say the same thing about everybody I've ever drank.
He was comfy right on here. So he was good in my eye.
You have not heard complaints. Do you have ears on your person?
Do you have
I'm not quite sure.
Alright, do you worship a god? And if so...
yes, most certainly.
I do as well.
Could we get a name? And is there any particular rituals you need to do that we should be made aware of?
I worship the goddess of fertility, and there is no ritual necessary on your part.
Just out of interest, is it got anything to do with anything about a black goat with 1,000 young? 1,000 young sounds pretty fertile to me.
Oh, you have been to Rhodesia. I see.
Gary just kind of looks at you. Then he says, "Is it because I'm black?" And then I'm gonna roll diplomacy on.
I'm blacker than you right now, motherfucker. I'm literally a silhouette with red glowing eyes.
Dude, is that your diplomacy roll? Fuck off.
That is not diplomacy.
What
is that?
What is it then?
Well, I don't know. Is it because I'm black? What I'm going to say, no, it's because you're a nightmare goat covered in mouths.
Hold on.
No, it's an
And you're obviously
Still sound like discrimination.
I am using hidden diplomacy,
Hold
so
on.
it is not considered a threat.
Counterpoint though. Counterpoint. We're all black, so it's all good, man.
I'm not
Very
black.
well.
I'm definitely not. I am not a drow, but I'm not going to hold that against you.
Yes, you're not evil. You otherwise you're black.
But yes, I do worship Shub-Niggurath.
Excuse me.
Oh god. Do you know the name Layman?
Doesn't ring a bell
Oh, there's a bonus right there.
necessarily.
Do you have a plan on destroying all of reality?
You already did, didn't you?
No,
Shit.
I intend on tending to the survivors.
We didn't, and how do you know that?
Not a knowledge history check would probably tell most people.
It's the
No, but alright, so no,
Holy
but
shit.
if Layman, alright, no, just between you and me, and I'm talking to you telepathically, you can hear Mega. Just between you and me, if fucking Layman was the one that fucked everyone up, you didn't even know that it was Layman that fucking did it.
History
Okay.
check.
I just want to say the way that you phrase that is really telling of no we didn't and how do you know?
So, as Nuka is talking, I pull from my bag of holding a completely fucked up and damaged rapier, and I set it on the table. We found a lot of things while we were in the realm of dreams.
I'll pick it up and look at it. I miss him.
And it is the one that Layman used to poke the eye.
Well, I'm keeping this.
The end's melted. As you hug it to your body, you hear soft.
Dude.
You can try and keep it. It'll probably go back with me when I return to the plane of dreams. So good luck with that.
I thought, fucking, I don't know.
Oh,
I call out to the voice at the hang now. Can I keep this?
No.
It's sentimental value. Fuck you. Come on. Well,
The eye patch remains silent.
Not in real life, Bill. Calling out to the masters of the Dominion. Like, can I keep this? It's important to me.
Edmund gives you a thumb down.
Fuck it. Alright, well, in any case, look, keep this in good condition. I'll be solely upset if anything happens to it. But I mean, but just keep it and bring it back to me.
Don't worry. My dragon wife is very sentimental about it as well. It will be kept very safe. Anyway.
Tell her I'm taking it, but I'm taking it when I get it back.
Most certainly. As far as hiring potential, these two seem to be good for me.
Well, again, the problem is, clearly, Fish Merchant dude is a wee bit sketchy, but not overly sketchy. The Black Goat with 1,000 Young is super fucking sketchy, and I don't have a problem with that as long as our interests align. Do you know what I mean? My council of people, what do you know about, Shub, Nigger Boy, and fucking all his shit? What's it called? Is it going to result in everything being destroyed? Because, it's kind of a conflict of interest.
No.
Good question.
As I said earlier, I only intend on tending to the survivors, should anything happen.
Oh, that should be 10 points higher there, Bill. It's a 35 knowledge religion check on Shug Niggurath.
Shug Niggurath is indeed a fertility goddess. Though, whilst her influence does occasionally lead to some minor mutations, the rare occasions on Galarian in which her influence has been invoked have usually went well up until the dark spawn of Shub Niggurath starts showing up and murdering passers-by, but that usually doesn't happen that often.
You can pet them.
Alright, well, in any case, on the contract it says that all people are working towards the good of the Black Swap Company and the well-being of the God Hand.
I'm gonna edit the word "people" to include Gary.
Yeah.
Don't need a loophole like that.
Yeah. Individuals. Individuals and collectives.
There you
Maybe
go.
Sovereign
citizens.
Okay,
Just kind of squints his eyes for a moment.
You know what? Fucking Daddy needs his new employees.
Yes.
You can get in. Mega, give them the contracts. Oh no, wait, first. Any questions from the mod hands?
Do you
No, I mean,
yourselves,
I guess just
individually, do you consider each other, or each question for both of you, a bucket half full or a bucket half empty kind of person?
I fucking hate you.
How big is bucket?
Subjective. It's more about.
It's as big as you want.
If bucket is full of fish, yes. If bucket is full of blood, no.
That's not the
I don't
question.
think it was a yes or no question.
Okay, see the
No,
bucket.
it's good enough. I don't really give a shit about fish. Right. The
Yes. That's the other one. Would you both be willing to provide individuals with a blood sample?
Yeah, miss the other one. Miss the
How
other one.
much?
Yeah, we don't need his. How much do you weigh?
Have you seen me? I come up
Look.
to your knee.
I
have a question. We don't know if this was specified, but since you come as a package deal, do we have to pay both of you, or is that combined? One price?
Yes.
Alright, I'm cool.
Yes, no. Individually or separate.
Again, I
like
wanted to look at
collective?
good. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you-
Okay.
Do you have a preferred form of currency? Can we pay you in fish? Is what I'm kind of asking.
No.
Damn. Worth a shot.
Do we even have fish?
You know,
Ooh, what about
You know,
souls?
Rudi-
Can we pay you in souls?
no Rhodesian crystals.
The fuck
I
is that?
would take soul currency.
Ah, very good. Duly noted.
Is that like salt?
What's the exchange rate?
Depends on how many
It is one
sides.
Rhodesian krona to the gold piece.
Oh, I meant to souls.
I thought you were going to say 1 Rhodesian krona to the soul.
Depends on the quality. Also, Nuka, who's the chick?
What chick?
I've been here for a while, just kind of like hanging around, getting
She's
drunk
on
in
the
the
book.
background.
Fucking diversity hire.
Do you
So
not remember
the goat.
If you recall, Mega Saber's never met Aiden's character.
Oh, right.
She was only
Well,
working
I don't
for you.
know.
She wasn't even working for you like 3 hours before we destroyed the Earth.
She was a hot prospect that kind of got wrapped up in that whole destroying reality thing, and she's stuck with us now. She's on contract.
Goat
Basically,
one.
impossible to break.
Commission basis?
Many mouths. I haven't got your bucket answer question. This is very important.
Yes. Well, I'm someone who intends on filling the bucket.
Fantastic. Here's your bucket. Here's your name badge
Yeah,
for both of
man.
you. Well done.
That's a positive attitude.
Why is Bucket as big as me?
Finally, would you
Fill it.
like for me to demonstrate some of my capacities?
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Does it involve
I would be most obliged.
Are you sure about this, Mega Saber?
Do we have a glass screen or some kind of screen? I'm not really sure comfortable with this.
I will well very much.
Roll
As he begins making weird goat noises, he starts to violently contort into forms you would have never thought possible.
Oh god, so he turns into Ricardo covered in mouths.
You up the goat and head spinning backwards.
Oh yes. Honestly, if you're Ricardo,
Right.
I'm happy. I'm chuffed. That's it. You're hired. You get a bonus.
Yes, one of party tricks.
Everyone who's not immune to fear, roll it.
This bypasses immunity.
Oh, you cheeky bastard!
Yeah.
So you need to roll me 2 will saves.
Yeah, not me. I have complete immunity.
No, just go straight through it.
No, I'm pretty sure.
God
No,
for
I'm
remove
pretty
fear.
sure. I'm pretty sure that I'm just completely
No.
everything. Sure.
There is
Oh,
no
this-
immunity. Bill
Oh,
is
why
literally
not?
saying
Yeah, once
none of us are immune to this.
I'm not even.
So, fortitude or will save?
Will.
Will.
Well,
Wait, what did he roll?
Uh,
What did he roll on the fear checking? 71 for a will save.
No, the first one was an intimidate. Or demoralization, rather.
Why are you demoralising me, man? Like, I was hyped, frankly.
You asked for a demonstration.
Yeah, but I was hoping
we
something
asked
a
for
bit
a
cool.
It's technically you can't hurt us, otherwise the taint that I have would be fucking dabbing on everybody.
It's just a simple fear check. It's nothing. It's just to see if you're a little bit afraid.
Dude,
I
it's
don't
like
need
will
to
save.
spear check.
Well,
Yes,
that's my will save, yeah.
God damn.
Well, actually, wait. Which sheet am I using?
What's the DC we're hitting? We're looking for, by the way.
DC 28.
Oh, well then.
Also, Maki, you need to roll 1 more. You need to make 2.
There you go.
Get that old crap out of here.
Right. If you
was
if you succeeded on both, well done. You are now scared. If you failed both, you are now horrified.
That's
If you
about 1.
if you succeeded at the the first one, you are also scared. If you failed it,
If you
You
succeeded
are-
the second.
terrified.
So it literally just makes everything scared no matter what happens.
It's locked at shaken. If you fail one,
Oh,
you go up to
cool.
frightened. If you fail both, you go to panicked.
That's genius.
Alright, so shaking.
So,
Well, one of the effects goes straight to panicked, actually.
You see the fish just sitting there, just casually. Yes,
So why doesn't it affect him then?
I have nice rings.
You have what?
Did I say that?
Nice rings. Suppresses all fear. Does not immune, only suppress.
So he's going to be afraid later,
Yes.
but he's not afraid now.
Oh.
Suppression, not immunity. I need to remember that.
Yes. You want to see something of mine?
Do you? do any of you want to see something of his?
If it's
In,
another kid,
in response to being shaken because I'm fucking insecure, I admit, fucking grab katana and fuck everybody in the room with for intimidate. Yeet! Free! And I still get a 39.
I see.
No, go on.
Unfortunately, yours doesn't bypass immunity, and that's a fear effect. So most of us aren't afraid of you, but we're still afraid of the goat.
And the anti-fear bubble that Ritualist generates.
Yeah, no, I just say that in reflex. It just makes sense.
I literally generate anti-fear bubble to whatever I consider ally.
So,
I would consider one of my greatest achievements to have once upon a time spooked the High Priest of the Great Old One.
Well, I'm not be bringing any of that shit to my house.
I know who that is.
I'm sure you do, eye patch.
I give Gary an orange.
Alright, but in any case, this is a place top holder contact. Don't call us, we'll call you. Yes,
It's the whole ass orange.
Hold on. What does the fish do?
Oh! I have many tenants. I will show you one. As he just, out of nowhere, pulls out a 5-meter long great sword.
Huh. I got one of those.
Yes.
No, you should know he said 5 meter.
Oh.
5 feet.
That's 15
That is-
feet.
Okay,
Alright.
That's hot.
Out of nowhere, I pull 10 meters of coin and make at least 10 of them explode.
The sword itself.
Not that this is a contest or anything, but boss, I think his is bigger than yours.
Yeah, no,
The sword seems to radiate. It seems to radiate the pure void from inside of it.
My katana can't be too long and I won't be able to sheath the fucking thing.
Yeah.
I don't need chief.
Those of you who have looked out the window at some point within the last 20 years may notice a similarity between the two things that you're looking at right now.
I pull a sword out of void.
Hey, here's a tip.
Let's get whip out Shoko. This part is getting crazy. That's right.
Fuck off.
So
They gonna really happy with my power.
Oh dear. All right, so I'm going to present you both with what's
How there
known
are
as a
2 of
God,
them.
no. So I'm going to present you both with what's known as a temporary contract. Basically, it is you sign on, and if these Chucklefucks approve of your work, they'll sign the contract as well, which makes you a permanent employee. So I give that to both the Gary and Goat 10. And here are, you said Rhodesian kroners. Ah, here we are. 22 Rhodesian kroners to be split between both of you. So 11 kroners each.
One thing, I terribly sorry. The sword just poof away, and he just rubs his hands, and suddenly a giant minotaur appears from behind of him.
Why?
Why not? He right. I can't.
Oh, he writes.
Are you a summoner by any chance?
Yes.
Oh God, no! There's 2 of them.
Oh god, someone else is so bullshit.
What kind of idiot would
A summoner with a connection to Dagon.
I look at the goat.
I want
Are you bound by some Adolin link or familiar link?
No, two separate. Just Rhodesia has powers, has connections to Plane of Dreams and Shadow Plane.
Yes.
Why do you check these guys have another contract or?
I have one final question. Do you ever die or surrender?
Well, are you mortal?
Checks the pulse. I'll tell you on that later.
Can you die?
I was
If
asking
yes,
you.
then I can also die.
These answers are getting a little bit more cryptic than I'm comfortable with. Shall we move on to the...
But first, no, wait, alright, so here's the thing. I can't die. When I die, I turn into a ghost until I find myself a new body to inhabit. Does that mean you would also turn into a ghost?
No, I just don't die.
Epic.
Rhodesians never die. Written down.
Rhodesians
Yes,
never
yes.
die.
So if you can't die, then... I don't... You know what? Grab some biscuits, take your shit,
Take your buckets.
and again, don't call us, we'll call you. Thank you.
Goats quickly skitters over and licks them off the desk.
Oh.
He struggles to just get towards the desk as he tries to grab some of the coins and just... Eventually he just grabs onto the desk, climbs up on it, starts grabbing the coins, puts them in the pocket. Thank you.
Welcome. Y'all have a pleasant day.
I fucking just sigh heavily after they leave. I reach up, I snap my fingers, and then a new plate of biscuits and like tea or whatever beverages just appear on the desk.
We should get that man a hat. He looks like he needs a hat.
Yes, hat.
I thought you had left.
Oh wait,
You don't get to hear.
Get out of here, you abomination!
As the catfish just sits on the goat and they ride off.
Before we bring in the next boy, Jesus, we've got some fresh ones this time. Jesus, do you know how many years it's been since I felt uncomfortable about something? Just uncomfortable and shit in general.
30 years ago and about 2 minutes from now. Our next applicant...
I would roll an intelligence check to try and get that, but I don't think I would. I just look at you and just go, shut up. Alright.
Shall we move on to the next applicant?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Looks through paperwork. Let's see. Kumotan. Yes, Kumotan. I'm guessing. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly. Can someone show... Oh, her in.
Give me a moment.
You'll get a moment just to enter the room. She's in.
Okay. Do you have her her artwork up, Richless?
Give me a moment.
That's the most depressed chuckle I've heard.
I will need 1 second. Conjuring things into this place. It's
while we're waiting for
tiresome.
Yes. Well, we're having a little bit of trouble getting Miss Como
the link.
That's
through
fine.
the door. Yes.
No, but don't you feel mega knowing what's in store for you in the future? At least there's no uncertainty. You know you're fucked no matter what happens. I'm only kidding, mega. I've always liked you.
That's my secret, Nuka. We're all fucked no matter what happens.
I've always liked you, Mega. Look, fucking, I've always thought you would go far with us, and I have good thoughts on you, and I put a reassuring, friendly pat on your shoulder.
I appreciate that, Nuka, and you know I've always...
I also rolled in... what was it? 42.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And that's fine. And I look at you, Nuka, and go, well, you know, Nuka, that's
That's not it.
You know, Nuka, I've always enjoyed working for you as well, and you know, a somewhat camaraderie and respect towards you. That's that's after the minus 20 for obvious lie on a bluff check.
I wasn't lying!
I am.
Oh, Maker is good, yeah.
By the way, I have a 60 to bluff, so.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Access, you should be able to edit the page.
But I do point out, like, just always remember, there's a reason Bill isn't here.
Oh, Nuka, you hear like to sprawling along the ceiling.
Hey!
Is this a job interview?
It's off the fucking ceiling.
Please move to the couch, madam.
The Roomba's can't fucking dust up there.
Also, like, for some reason, was anybody else, like, when they heard that there, I was expecting Bill to turn up like fucking Patches and Bloodborne, like, with just the spider body, and, like,
Yes!
but it's got Bill's head on the front of it.
Oh, and by the way, when you say there's a reason Bill isn't here, Mega Saber kind of looks at you and cocks his head and goes, "Isn't he?" Anyway, the eye patch glows. So, ma'am, please state your name again.
I'm Komotan.
Okay, one thing we're gonna have to get through right away. What is your age, madam?
I'm 24.
That's a strong down.
You're sure?
I'm rolling for show me your license.
Let's do roll some sense motive checks on that, gentlemen, just to be sure on this.
I need to see a driver license.
Roll bureaucracy. We have to roll bureaucracy.
What's bureaucracy against?
Fucking the knowledge logo. I don't know.
I'm gonna use knowledge engineering. That's gonna be my process.
Given that driders are mostly alchemical constructs, you know that the human part of this is actually 24.
I'm just going to sit there. I am going to just sit, in fact, say, blatantly, the weebery on display here is absolutely disgusting, as I completely unself-awarely put Shoko on the table.
What's a weeb?
Yeah, good question. Okay, Kumotan, what is your current occupation?
Well, right now I'm just looking for a job. Mistress Shelob says that I have to get out the freaking nest and actually work for a living.
Why does this sound like an actual casting couch sort of thing?
The eye patch is uncomfortable.
The eye patch is uncomfortable. Blood type and/or sample?
Oh, I don't want any of that. No.
Well,
all right. Okay, we can skip that. Let's see.
I'd be glad to accept some. I am quite parched.
Refreshments will be served at the end of the interview.
Get none of our fucking blood.
No, you can have a fucking drink now. Like, that's what we said. Like, give them a fucking drink.
I don't want to talk about
Also, by the way,
blood. No one's
I
elected.
pluck the eye patch off and fucking I yell into it. Are you happy? Are you happy with what you left me, you fucker? We could have been doing so good. But no. You fucking cunt.
Please tell me the eye patch has a mouth inside of it.
It does.
I did.
And inside the mouth is an eye.
It's the eye patch from Bleach.
And I'm looking at you very confused because you've pulled off the eye patch. You've obviously removed the eye patch, and yet I'm still wearing it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't feel comfortable.
Come on.
I just like fucking after yelling at it, I just throw it behind me, and it's not where I threw it.
Well, this is going to be fun.
Time and space is weird and gay here.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's the time and space. That's the weird and gay part about this. Okay, Kumotan, goals.
Well, I'd really like to be. Sorry. I'd really like to be able to like write a book and fight evil at the same time.
We're all about fighting evil.
Really?
Roll
Yes,
bluff.
and
When
Roll bluff at a minus fucking
Yeah.
20.
I am not lying. I am not lying. We fight evil all the time, literally, because
actually, we are
dominant
all
evil.
about writing books as well.
Yeah,
As I take
Yeah,
out,
I'm pro
as I
books.
take out a massive stack of paper with the years of unfilled taxes.
Look,
Right,
look,
so-
we fight,
Right and evil.
we fight evil all the time. Look at all the PvP we have.
look, we fight evil all the time in the way that the Bloods fight the Crips. All right. You know? Technically, completely true. We fight evil all the fucking time, and that's what we did.
He's right. We fight evil, much like Lex Luthor fights Apocalypse. Or Darkseid, I'm sorry.
Wait, who's Lex Luthor?
Not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're
I
technically
just,
correct.
but I've not got a Superman to fanny about with. I've just got my own fucking shifty employees that betray me when I'm nothing but good to them.
Meh.
With the last of your line and you died that way, you bitch.
Engage cough.
I miss
Let's
Lehman,
not,
he was the only good
let's not,
thing in my
let's
life.
not, let's not attempt to antagonize the obviously corrupted artifactual eye patch so that it possesses me and goes on a killing spree. Let's just.
I'll fucking welcome it. I'll fucking fight that bitch. But first, you know what? Oberon! Why are you doing this to me?
20 years he's been like this.
Makes the world of dreams seem interesting. At least they are practically a god. Anyway, Gold.
Again,
sorry.
Again, by the way, I want to point out, you might not be, you might kill me, you might beat me or whatever, but I can't die, and I'll get out somehow, and I will destroy everything you love after what Bill did to me. I trusted him. I trusted Layman, I trusted everyone, and everybody fucked me over when I've been nothing but good to everybody ever and have never done anything wrong ever.
Hey, as a point,
Varlindroid, go.
As a point, I am a member of the B team. We have not betrayed you. We've actively tried to help you. So,
Well, that's your first mistake.
not everyone has betrayed you. I want to make that point
I haven't
clear.
done shit, so.
No, it's fine. I'm just making it clear as well. Literally, I was welcome to new possibilities, but Layman destroyed the universe and died. Or wherever the fuck he is, he's lit across the ethereal trap plane.
We're
Bill
currently
fucking gooked
we're
me.
currently working on fixing that too. So don't worry too much. Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
just don't know why I talk to this thing. It makes me really uncomfortable.
It's all right. Let's hurry through the interview.
Crying.
Sorry,
you know what?
More than big.
Do you
know what?
worship?
You know what? Fucking. By the way, I click my fingers. A very confused peasant girl just appears. I fucking cut her head off with my sword and grab her and walk into the next room. I need a moment. You deal with this one.
After he leaves the room. Not evil at all.
I pull out another smaller sheath. What I quick draw from it. It's a giant metal straw that I stick in the stump. Also, this person's not real. It's just a comfort thing. Fuck you. If everything that was happening here was properly real, you'd be dead at 10. Fuck you. What?
So-
By the way, where's my jade? Where's my jade? Fuck all of you. I'm going to the room to have a cry. Fuck you, my jade.
He goes into the next room after the door shuts and look at all of you and go, I'm literally wearing the crown of Lucifer, and that was the most evil thing I've seen today. Let's move on, shall we? Miss Kumotan, do you worship a god? And if so, do you have any rituals you have to perform to worship them?
Well, not really. I just yell, by the power of bagels! and I get a magical girl form. Really, Mistress Shalob is closest thing to a deity that I walk under.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put that down.
You don't
Not
now does that come? No, I'm not gonna complain. What? Fuck it.
What
Yeah.
skills do you possess that can serve the guild?
Well,
Thank you.
well, given that I'm a drider, I do have the ability to create silk, and it only costs like a pint of blood a day.
Oh, we could put her working with crap. What was the name of the trapdoor? Debbie. Debbie. We could have her working with Debbie. Wait, is Debbie still alive?
Wait, we don't make. Oh, hold on.
What's the blood to silk ratio otherwise?
Quick thing. We don't want to assume they're the same race, otherwise we can get in a bit of trouble, right?
Oh shit, you're right.
Look, what I'm saying is, even out here, we have some rules.
Look, in order for them to...
I think legally you can't ask the question, so you can't clarify.
It's like
yourself
you can't just ask them.
And besides, Mud, even if they wanted to file a complaint, they got to go through our HR office, and I haven't seen Dab Spooky in fucking years.
No, he's just fell under the.
Well, if no one picks up the phone, eventually they just give up, right?
Yeah, I guess. Okay,
Screw HR. Go for it.
Are you wanted by the law?
No, though I have gotten a lot of calls from the police about lolly and pedophile stings. I don't know what they're talking about.
Big inhale.
I'm concerned.
You are 24. I'm confirming this.
Get the scroll, brothers, friends.
Get the ID. Get an ID for the love of God.
Get the fucking.
Can I see your ID?
You see her like going like in underneath like her sleeves and like trying to scoop out the ID. Her fingers are exceptionally long, and you see like a small frog fall out before she manages to scrape out the ID, and she hands it to you. It's not wet or anything. It's just it was really awkward. So now you feel awkward holding it.
We're only touching the ID. I want to make a point of that to any diviners. We've only touched the ID.
I have a make sense. I will hold it.
You got your robot doing it. I got you.
I'll get the robot to do it. He has no legal obligations. It's probably the same age. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Okay, it will hand it off. You can reveal it too. There you go.
Alright, I'm looking at the ID, Bill. This thing's legit, right? Like, I'm checking this thing every week.
The eye patch will cast legend law.
Yeah, there you go.
Her birthday was a week ago.
Excuse me, what?
Birthday was a week ago.
Which one?
This is very important.
Okay, so, alright. She's 24. By all accounts of divination and everything, she's 24.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna have my robot take a photocopy of that and just hand it back. We're all good. We're all good, lads. We're all good.
Okay. All right. We're gonna need to speed this up a little. So, are you wanted by criminals? Skip that one. I don't want. I'm gonna skip that one. I just realized what I asked. Next one. Are you wanted by anyone or anything? Gonna skip that one too.
Yep. Calm down.
Yep. Do you suffer from any sort of mental or physical instabilities?
Well, I need my frog wherever I go.
Okay, that the help pet. That's fine. I might need one of those after this. What can you bring to the Black Swamp Company? Someone already asked that, didn't they? Damn.
Yep.
Are you okay with working with evil cunts?
Well, as long as they don't get in the way of my righteous judgment.
Fair enough. How are you at covering your tracks?
I'm a freaking spider.
That's 8 legs to leave tracks. What do you mean, what tracks?
We will deduce this from the salary when needed.
I like that. Like a good man. What would you say is your greatest strength?
My rod of spiders.
Rod of spiders.
Spiders start oozing out of the tip of the rod.
I really wish you wouldn't use that particular terminology.
What would you say is your greatest? What would you say is your greatest weakness?
I really like the taste of blood.
Oh, great, another one. Fucking hell. Oh.
Riders drink blood.
It kind of sounds like we're going to need a lot of buckets.
Hold on.
That's why everybody gets one.
So, suddenly, without warning, a ethereal-looking arm erupts out of the surface of the eye patch and places an upside-down glass on top of the spider to prevent it from advancing further forwards. And then it just kind of slithers back into the eye patch.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your time.
Glass,
Don't
my
call
second
us. Don't call us. We'll call you. And
A door gets kicked open and a very exasperated looking knuckle walks back in, covered in blood. I sit down in my chair, snap my fingers and the blood disappears. I'm not.
It's just for a
Told you would be comfortable in 2 minutes.
Yep. Anyhow, shall we move on to the next applicants?
Is anybody
The eye patch glows very dimly.
want to give me
The
the
glass
cliff
tumbler
notes of what
lights
that was
itself
about
and
first?
fills with blood.
Anybody want to give me the cliff notes before we continue?
Definitely legal. Definitely legal. So we don't have to worry about the law. We've confirmed it through magical means.
We've also got a photocopy, so we're all good. We're all good.
Yep. Everything is on the up and
I
up.
don't care, bring the next person in.
Alright. Oof. Alrighty. That's weird. Okay, this application... Well, it's an application, but it's completely blank, but I can't throw it away.
It seems we need to summon this individual and see what will come on this end.
I'm fucking do the thing. I don't know how it works, just make it happen.
I'm seeing a red hedgehog, but I don't fucking... I
That was a joke.
I don't know. Oh, you're here. Oh, good. Okay.
I've been dragged in moments after Lozzie just assailed me with hatred. I don't know what the fuck I've done to her.
Who's Lozzie?
Ignore
Well,
the...
yeah, I know. What?
What did I miss?
There is a shimmering, and then a figure steps out of the gap in reality.
Okay. I guess you're our next applicant. Name?
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, my name is the Right Honourable Sir Reginald Scunthorpe Breachsire Dustworthy of the Great and Ancient House Dustworthy, second heir to the Cursed Fortune, Grand Wizard of the AAA, finest ethnic cleansing squad of the land, Esquire.
Good stuff. Occupation?
Mostly the ethnic cleansing, my lad.
Very good. Very good. Good stuff. Why am I talking like this?
Ethnic cleansing of who?
So, who do you cleanse?
To answer your question, do you see these calipers, yes? They give us the measure of your worth. Take a noble human specimen, for instance. Glean from the shape of his head. You shall find the lowest squall among humanity measure as gods of virtue against the loathful Lithebile, elf kind. The last bane upon reality, the subdual of which I make my pinnacle duty. The very few who share this just crusade with me and volunteer for vassalization may live in restricted reservations under the sovereignty of the human bulwark. This is the creed of the AAA, the Ultima Annihilation Alliance.
Is this when you hand me a business card, like a really long business card that says at the bottom in quotes, I am angry about elves?
Where's the skip ad
It's a
button?
business scroll.
The eye patch wearing, wing having, fire and eye wielding, crown of hell wearing, elven curved blade owning elf just looks at you with a smile. Well, that sounds amazing.
You're aware that
Over
like
here,
most
young
people
man. We'll
here-
see how you measure up.
You are you're aware
I
that
happen to have a class ready for this.
you are
In
aware
order
that
to
like,
aid
most
ritualist,
people
perhaps
here
we
have
should
got-
ask about how I look.
Yes, it's the image is appearing in just 2 seconds. We shall be able to see how our intrepid visitor looks like.
Oh god, it looks like a
The ritual of summoning may have not been the finest thing in existence, but
It's
I'm
Radagast
sure
and
it's,
Bryn.
Hey, wait.
it's a mistake on my
I
part.
mean,
Well, hold
I
on.
get where he's coming from. I'm not real fond of the elf ears, the knife ears
Hold on,
either. You know?
Ritualist. Is he one of yous?
Mega Saber just looks at you incredulously too. The fuck, bitch? I ain't done shit to you.
Hold on, I thought you guys, are you guys not related or sorry.
No, we're not.
That's not what my character looks like.
Maybe you're...
I actually have an appearance planned out, and you've just drawn my wizard character with a bigger beard and a bigger
Sorry,
nose.
the features look very
Sorry,
similar.
man, you just like it's on a fucking second. It's just a second notice. Send the fucking giver.
Alright.
Oh god, he's gonna be one of those people, like, us elf people need to get our shit together and blah blah blah. I identify as Jewish. You know, one of those people on the Twitters.
I don't know. I'm not even a member. I'm not even a member of this plane of reality, so he can blast all the elves here for all I care.
In any case, Mega, you know, go over there. Let's see what he can do with the calipers or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, measure his head. Prove his
Okay.
inferior status.
Luckily, there's a phrenology skill in this game.
Yep. Do I need to take off the crown of hell, or can you work around it?
Probably take off.
for the calipering.
Yes.
My boy,
So-
it measures the head. You cannot cheat your way into providence.
I know. Do I need to take off the crown so you can measure around it?
Are you deaf or retarded?
Probably a little of both. Just go ahead with your.
My boy, we have found something on which we agree.
Proceed.
As I approach the misshapen form, I take the phrenology stick and just give me precise measurements so we can describe yourself more vividly. So we can get
the phrenology stick.
Calipers.
Say phrenology.
Basically.
I mean, it's more or less a phrenology stick, right?
Usually, sum up what you look like.
All right. What? It's just a shoulder-length white wizard hat. What are you laughing at? Joke is, it looks like a KKK hood, but it's actually a shoulder-length white wizard hat.
That was polite.
All right, so think of him as sort of a classic butch British adventurer archetype. Leathers, big bushy mustache, bulky, massive butt chin, big shoulders, etc. Long leather jacket, except that he's got on his back for use in a moment's notice a glorious, colossally tall, shoulder-length white wizard hat.
Measure my skull.
Nice to see somebody with a butt chin other than me. Originally, if anybody remembers when I wasn't just always wearing the mask, I looked like He-Man, complete with the bowl cut.
Yeah, the blonde bowl cut, nice.
Yep.
And the rainbow powers.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. More like radiation, but yeah, whatever.
He-Man used radiation?
No, you did.
Measure my skull, I'm waiting.
Then again,
he's probably saw that. Yeah, but first, measure Mega's skull. Alright, Mega, go over there.
Yeah, okay.
Me next. I want to know how wrong you are.
I shall take the liberty of rolling Arcana.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, by the way, Bill. Nice. You'll get an accurate measurement. By the way, Bill,
You get your race, age, gender, alignment, class, and level.
He knows the generation of the fucking what shape of the skulls of the fucking last 20 generations before you and either side of your family.
That'll be interesting, seeing how I'm part of that elf group that died in effectively a Holocaust.
Oh, right.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing
bringing that
yet,
up
laddie.
again. I see. I've never met
God.
you before.
What twist? Megan's going to ask who's the lose for reparations. Sorry, what was your first name again?
My
Skull
first
boy.
thing, you just want one word of my like 20-word title.
Yeah.
The first name is Reginald.
Reginald.
Can we call
Alright, I want to help you all with something here. Who's played Darkest Dungeon?
Yep.
We
may have. There may be a mod.
Yeah.
I have a character in Darkest Dungeon based on this character that is sitting here right now.
Fair enough. Well, that's the kind of aesthetic I'm thinking. It's based on another character I wrote for something I did years ago, which was just an incredibly freaky wilderness explorer sort of game. And this is his brother in the lore. And the reason it's his brother and not him is because you morons wanted a spellcaster.
Not really, but sure.
We're not. We need a fucking spellcaster. We need a spellcaster. You shut your fucking whore mouth, bud. You don't know fuck about anything. Okay, sorry. I have my katana, right? You use a crossbow. Richelish uses a crossbow.
Oh, you're doing a different
Aiden uses a bow and arrow. We've never had an actual fucking spellcaster. Shut up, you fucking goddamn.
Although,
bastard.
if you would just check.
1 second.
Sorry, bud. I know it'll take a while, but come on. We need a
that looks pretty good. I wouldn't say that his torso and the rest of his clothes are white, just the hood.
So, all right, Bill. So, one by one, what does he get again with that 20?
Okay, he gets your race and age, your gender, your
Elf.
alignment, your class, and your level.
All right, race, elf, age 152, gender male. What was he? Alignment chaotic neutral, class alchemist polymath. What else?
Level.
Level.
Level or CR rating?
Both.
Okay, I am level 6, and with what would my CR rating be right now, Bill? 9, I think, with the templates and all the items.
Probably about that, yeah.
Oh
As you-
yes. Oh yes.
Jesus H. Christ.
Hold on, I'm gonna move myself. Go ahead and blow that up, Bill. I want to give the audience a nice, good view of this. Oh my God!
Okay.
Jesus.
You
May I
carry this show, my friend.
May I make one small request? Can you be wearing the Ricardo uniform?
I would also like to throw in a small request, just an idea. You know, like those old like safari style hats, because they're also white, but they've got like a little belt. Yeah, they've got a little belt like around the rim, so it's basically just a KKK hood, but with the little like safari style.
When time comes. When time comes.
It looks like fucking Gaston or Clayton from Tarzan. Like,
Yes,
this is
that's what I'm thinking. It's
this is Walt Disney's dream right here. This is the character he wanted before they had to tone it down.
Look at this fucking scene. Poor little elf guy.
Expeditions.
Be literally manhandled.
So good, sir. How do I
Hello,
measure?
my boy. Would you like a taste of my Ubermensch?
No, I have my own, thank you.
Right, okay, now listen, this is important. I've done all the RP and like character backstory and personality for the character, but absolutely fuck all character mechanics and skills and shit. What you've done is taken the caliper hint and aligned him with Phrenology Bard, and I'm surprised that exists, but fair enough. The
There are rules for everything.
Yeah. The calipers could just, I mean, they don't have to be his class. I'm pretty open to what class he's going to play, and I was thinking as well, because the rapier is a stupid decision, and I favour the cutlass, that my character should have a cutlass.
Yep, we have also that.
Yep.
And
Says me.
if that fits with the bard archetype, and if a bard archetype would be useful.
Oh, you're actually in luck because there's also a skill that is phrenology.
That's probably better. Now, I am going for a spellcaster, and I had intended to have some sort of healing, but perhaps to go along with the sort of dark Cthulian theme, we could have some sort of healing that also does something horrific at the same time.
Psychic casting.
Why would you tempt him like that? Why?
My brain did one of those things where in an instant it just makes a bunch of connections in my head and I just come up with a mad idea. And I was just picturing this character as the head of something along the lines of CSI Empire, where he uses phrenology at crime scenes to basically figure out what happened.
In any case, folks,
he was black, he was doing drugs and get shot. The end.
You mean common sense? Whoops.
In any case, folks, we can handle the actual like character creation stuff later. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Right now, we just handle the RP.
Yeah. Don't pick a fight with Mega. He'll probably kill you. I don't trust him at all when it comes to his character.
So Naka, I've told you before, you could easily defeat me, my friend, in physical combat. There is
I
no
don't fucking trust you. Literally, the one thing that about my character that's even decent is my charisma, and you made that look like shit. I don't trust anything with the B team anymore.
So, beside your phrenology skill, do you possess any other profit-making skills?
Profit-making skills. Well, there is one little dalliance that you might be interested in. The cursed fortune of my house Dustworthy brings about doom and prowess of the will upon all its heirs. Do you see this patch upon my eye? He's got an eye patch, by the way, didn't mention that. It includes not a mere ball of eye, but the cosmic bridge between the greatest gulf ever discovered by sentient life, that which stands omnipresent between the minds of misaligned souls. This reach over the social void constitutes my consignment of inherited prowess of the will. My doom, on the other hand, remains a secret I guard with utmost vigilance. Let me translate that for you. He has the gun from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh. I was about to say, smoke, 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 burnt toast, burnt toast, burnt toast, steam from the ears.
All I got from this was, I'm playing an oracle.
No, the idea is it's the point of view gun from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, so it's not a particularly powerful ability. It doesn't force people to agree with you. It just forces them to understand your your point of view, your justification, your reasoning, your conclusions, etc.
I would like a shotting. Please use it on Mega.
Please.
Well, if I was planning on not using it on a character and on an actual person, on a player's character, unless they were okay with it, because I don't want to force someone to RP that.
Mega is okay with it.
It's fine. We're all more ambiguous as it is.
Yeah, well, to be fair, Mega, don't you hate elves as well for what they did?
No, the elves aren't what wiped out my people. It was dragons.
Same thing.
But I don't give a fuck about the elves on this planet because it's not my It's not my.
Get ready to change your mind.
I'm from Everbron, so I don't fucking care what he does to elves.
He's not one of those elves. He's an elf from another place.
Disgusting nature of the knife here.
Listen. Let me talk you through this. Despite making up only 13% of the population.
Oh wait,
they're responsible for over 50% of the bow and arrow attacks. I completely agree with you.
I have a feeling that I'm not going to need to use my my point of view eye on Aiden.
No, I'm not particularly fond of
He's the fucking Viking.
Yeah, well, no, that's why I'm into my own shit, and I'm not. I don't particularly care for the lesser races. Just saying.
But if I could, let me. I would like to bring up a simple fact of while your experience is mostly with the elves here, I think argumentatively that you would find elves in other dimensions far superior to your personal beliefs, and that is a 79. That is a 79 on a bluff check.
Listen, my friend. There's no need to convince me of anything. I'm a man of science, hence the phrenology, and that means I'm a man of reason. Some elves are not as quarrelsome as others. They are allowed to be vassals to the human bulwark. As I said earlier, clean out your ears.
See, this is just making sense.
Hold on. You think humans are going to last that long?
You're fucking 79 roll and he shoved it right up your arse. Get fucked. I like him.
I'm just saying, he makes sense to me.
As a human supremacist, I believe with utmost devotion that humanity shall last until the end of all things.
Change my mind.
And they did.
Yep. But so, good sir, I am still waiting. How did I measure up?
Well, the thing is that the measurement was sort of Actually, no, it could still work with just the talent, wouldn't it?
My challenge rating is
Okay,
ninth.
okay.
It's 9th level, so it's 3 levels higher than most people in here.
Just looking at your art on the Roll20, I'm going to go ahead and say that the phrenology test isn't going to come back very good for you.
That's fine.
Sorry for
I'm
being
looking
a
at
man
your
with...
papers, bud. Yeah, very good.
Look, I mean, there's problems all across the board here. The third measure is off by at least 20%. You're definitely scum. There's no question.
Oh, I mean, most certainly.
Measure me.
Most certainly. I'm the lowest of the lows, good sir.
This is
Well, I
the
mean, he's
clearest
got
result I've ever
he's got, like,
had.
a stick, you know.
How
I mean,
many people here are actually human?
Measure my skull.
Me?
Do it.
No, I'm not really. Actually, never mind. No, I'm not. So.
You know what'll be fun? Because technically I'm the Knuckle V form now, but I'm basically just the top half moving around in a shadowy mass.
Wait,
just
is
for the sake
actually
of
anybody
convenience.
here human?
Never been.
I don't
human,
even know
fam.
what the fuck you know.
Ritualist is human.
Ritualist is human.
Listen, young lady, I shall have none of this racism in my midst. Every human is noble, even the Negro. I almost said a word that would probably get you a channel ban.
No, don't worry. Don't you know where you are right now? I don't think Nuka's got a
Yeah, but we're still
stream.
on YouTube though. Like, I don't think Nuka wants his glorious mass of 2.6K subscribers to get.
I don't think he's gone a session.
I use the word nigger in a sentence the way most people use a period.
Alright, fair enough.
At least once a
What's the
month.
thing from SpongeBob where it's like it's a sentence enhancer?
Listen, young lady, there's nothing wrong with niggers, only elves.
No, I can stand behind that actually. I'm not.
What about
Yeah,
the dark?
I understand
What about the
exactly
dark-skinned
what you're
elves?
The dark-skinned elves are either among the very worst or the very most acceptable. They are the most extreme of all elf races in terms of their acceptance in the art that is the science of phrenology.
Okay, so if
everybody
if it
knows
looks human, then it is human. But if I can look at it and measure it with a stick, then it's not human. Right, I get where you're coming from. That makes a lot of sense.
If I'm the top half
But-
if I'm the top half of an Knuckle and I'm just gliding about the place, because I imagine the horse half isn't here right now, and I'm just the top half going about in shadowy bullshit.
What is your view on...
Is my skull still human shaped?
Well, at this current point in time, it's like trying to put calipers through like a mix of cornstarch and water.
On continuing the interview, what is your blood type?
Well, it's AAA actually.
Oh, fantastic! I haven't tasted that before.
Being with your particular proclivities, what is your opinion on races that use humans as food?
Hold on, I'm gonna just quickly post something in general here. There you go, Lozzie. Okay, so to answer your question, they're still not as bad as elves, but I shall rend every single one of them from this plane of existence permanently. If it is the last thing I do.
I just want to point out, by the way, we only removed the dregs of humanity, and
No, we don't.
because shut up, mug. We only removed the dregs of humanity, so therefore making humans just as a whole stronger, and that way they breed superiorly by removing the chaff.
Oh yeah, no, I can see that.
Do you know what I mean? What am I rolling in that? Diplomacy or bluff? Nah, I think I'm gonna go bluff.
That's a
on
solid
that one.
bluff. That's a solid
Hold
bluff.
on. Hold on. Guys, does Lozzie have message delete permissions?
I do.
No, that was someone else. Yeah, that was considered not safe for work.
It was just kind of. Yeah.
It's very wise to not give Lozzie message delete permissions, just so you know.
It's also wise not to give you banning permissions, from what I've heard.
Just saying.
Success.
Look, Lozzie is a mug.
Let's move it along, folks.
We'll move away from it.
Let's move it along.
Yeah, I get a 50. I get a 51 on bluff there with the whole basically we only kill weak humans and whatnot for the sake of it also helps improve the white race. Obviously, it's like orthogenic evolution of humanity. I mean, look at yourself. You're obviously a very fine specimen of a human. I wouldn't dream to drink of you when you could go on and create so many more better, stronger humans.
we wouldn't
Obviously.
dream
Makes sense,
to.
doesn't it?
We wouldn't dream to have you knowingly drink your blood. I think is the way we'd phrase it.
Shut up, I'm the one doing the bluff, don't fuck it up.
I'm just honest.
What?
Should in fact.
No, we're talking about, like, you know, autogenic evolution.
He's trying to convince you that by removing the weakest of the humans this is out of character. By removing the weakest of the humans from the bloodlines, he's actually propagating the human race to make it stronger.
Survival of the fittest. Who needs vaccine?
Yep.
Well, more so I'm eradicating the weakest among the elves.
Oh no,
I'm
elves.
maximizing their bloodline towards submission to humanity.
Well, basically, it's all elves and the weakest of humanity. Because obviously, sometimes we need the weak humans to help the mission of getting rid of the worst of the elves.
Oh,
Makes
yes.
sense, doesn't it?
Some of the finest men of science have been weak, but some of the best cannon fodder is also weak.
I'm talking
A
about
human who does not hunt down and destroy every elf they've ever seen is weak enough in my eyes to warrant being vassalized themselves.
Oh, I'm talking about the scum, the peasants. You know, those not smart people, not strong people, just scum. Those kinds of humans. They're expendable, aren't they?
Scum, it doesn't make any of us weebish.
Shut up. Or I will cleft you in twain with my blade of weebish.
Oh.
Shut up, fetch nigger.
But regardless of all the other things, I think we're almost. What would you 3 more questions. What would you say is your greatest strength?
Holds up his giant guns and kisses them individually.
What would you say is your greatest weakness?
And I'm not talking about actual guns, by the way. I'm sure you got that.
I know.
Oh, I was actually thinking you was fair enough.
Oh, I thought you did have
Again.
guns. Never mind.
The wish has been made.
Oh no.
No.
We know all references to muscles due to the fact that, you know, we are with ritualists.
But
Let's go.
if you want another character reference for this guy to sort of mix in the personality somewhat, this is going to be a strange one, right? Look up Captain Quark from Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
God.
Real
Yeah,
ass.
we're familiar.
It should be noted that as you kiss your biceps, there is a bizarre ting noise, and a bucket falls from the ceiling, containing what appears to be approximately 10 liters of ketchup, which you believe to be blood, unfortunately.
You know they have totally different consistencies, right?
Yes, however, there were some specific effects that lead you to believe it is blood. To you, it looks exactly like blood. It's just it looks exactly and feels exactly, it smells exactly like blood. To everyone else, it's very clearly ketchup.
Megan, what just happened?
That's a good question.
Well, why wouldn't you know? I've been here longer than you. Whatever. I put my hand up and snap my fingers to try and make the blood the ketchup just vanish. So I know it ain't blood.
Bill, that's a 31 on a knowledge arcana check. What the fuck just happened?
That is bleed through from one of the planes of magic.
Oh, that's fun. What did y'all do? Why is the plane of magic bleeding through?
In any case, does it clean up when I click my fingers?
No, but it does stir slightly.
Who stole one of my buckets?
I start
They're supposed to be for guests, I thought.
I start clicking like my fingers like I'm at a university and somebody said that white people should die.
It's all in, lads. That's all this do.
Yeah, there you go. Like, does it go away? Like, this is a lot of clicking.
Eventually, after a while,
Yeah.
a little figure about 6 inches tall steps up, made of what appears to be to you ketchup and what appears to be to Reginald to be blood, and just kind of trundles off into the undergrowth.
I don't know what that was, Reginald. I apologise.
I mean, there's always some weird
it's
as
quite
fuck
all right,
shit
my
like
friend.
that happening
It was
around
adorable.
this area.
I'm happy I'm going to the plane of dreams after this.
I damn well hope that was human blood. Elf blood makes me sick.
I thought it was ketchup, but I don't know my blood.
It's weird.
Quick thing, can you empty the ketchup onto the floor and you can have that bucket? It's clearly the taken one.
I'll give him a clean bucket.
Okay.
I'm not giving him a
Well,
clean
why?
bucket.
That's a waste
You know how
of
many
a bucket.
buckets I have? I'm running out of buckets.
Look, fucking ketchup just fell on top of the man and fucking he's here for an interview. And then we're going to give him, and then we're going to give him a dirty bucket. That's insulting.
Well, no, hang on,
give
hang
the
on.
man a clean bucket, and somebody else can have a dirty bucket.
No, hang on. Think about the long term. The ketchup will dry up. The bucket is once in a lifetime. Just give him make him take the old dirty bucket. I'm trying to save his bucket.
It has
here, dude.
character.
Would you prefer
character.
the bucket that fell on you, or would you prefer a fresh, clean bucket?
Listen, gentlemen, let me inform you on something quickly. The mechanism deigned the guillotine makes a fine method for liberating the misshapen skulls from the baleful hearts and treacherous throat of any given elf-kind specimen. A bucket makes a fine receptacle after the fact.
Look, he doesn't
He's
care what's in
keeping
it
the old
as long
bucket.
as it's
He's
elf
keeping
blood.
the old bucket.
Alright, he's keeping the old bucket. Alright, so I
It's
believe
gonna
the
have plenty of
I
blood
believe
after anyway.
I believe before this realm went a bit, you know how it is with those interdimensional non-human technicians. But I believe the question was, what do you believe your greatest weakness is?
Yep, that was the next question.
I just look at you blankly and say, weakness?
Very well.
Okay.
I mean, look, okay. There's an incongruity here, a ludonarrative dissonance. I'm role-playing my character who would absolutely not tell you his secrets or weaknesses if he had any.
Oh yeah, totally.
We also build the character.
Yeah.
We get it.
We
understand.
Put down
let's go.
massively.
I mean, in all honesty, I've been omitting the last question from everyone, which is, if you only have one way of being killed, what is it? And there's a reason for that, because no one would answer that. So, all right. Well, I think we're not gonna.
Any questions from the mod hand? Nothing.
Not particularly more.
Not even you with your usual question now.
Well, he's already got the fucking bucket, doesn't he?
He's got the bucket, and it's full of ketchup.
It's
not
relevant. It's not relevant to the question of fucking is the bucket half full or half empty, is it?
It gets them in the mindset of the bucket, mate. Right? I've set this question
That's all
up very,
that-
very stringently. I've planned this one out.
Could we leave the sales pitches to the actual merchant and also the guy with fucking ridiculous charisma? You fucking toaster.
Oh, okay. I'll ask the question.
Can we leave the executive decisions to the person with
ketchup?
If you had a
Of
bucket
ketchup
half full of
specifically.
ketchup or half of blood, which one would you choose?
That's a really badly worded question. Do you want to try again?
No, I think it's perfect.
No, it's perfect. If you want it,
Are you asking if I would like a bucket that's half full of ketchup or a bucket that's half full of blood? If I could choose between
yes.
the two.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not even the is your glass half full or half empty question.
He knows.
Sorry, mate. You've already got the bucket.
No.
Hold on.
It's not. But that is the question he asked you.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just trying to guide the autism here.
Good luck with
that. Depends on the lineage of blood, my friend.
What about the age of the blood? Does it depend on that?
Oh, the age of blood, yeah, no. Only
I have no compunction about eliminating the newly spawned elves of this world. They'll only grow up to be worse. Better that they be out of their misery and ours now.
So I'm going to put Optimist, got you.
Good. Right, well, in any case, Mega, give him his contract. Get him
Yep. Here you are. I walk up to you and I walk up to you with the contract and your starting pay and offer you a hand and say, "Welcome to the Black Swamp Company."
I give you the most deadlocked. What's the word? Let's just go with deadlock. The most deadlocked handshake you've ever experienced. Most of your bones feel like they're moments away from crunching into dust.
I honestly doubt that.
Massive broad smile under my colossal mustache.
I will say
thank you, lad.
And I will say, you attempt that, my skin and bones are as adamantine right now because of a buff. But it's a nice squeeze.
He's retarded.
I don't know a damn thing about your character.
I was gearing up for a fight before they summoned me, so I'm currently under the effect of stone skin. So
yeah, we literally plucked him out of a fight with a gun.
Stone?
Stone?
No,
it's not made of
stone.
neutronium. If it's not made of neutronium, I'll crush it in a second.
Listen, I have that book on this computer. If y'all want to swing like that.
That makes
Anyway.
sense.
You know what? Bill, roll a 1 and a, like, just to get this out of the way. Roll a 1 or 2, a 1 out of 2 or whatever. And if it's 1, Uzulu succeeds in making Mega go, oh Jesus. And
No, you know what?
Mega
There you go. I have a 67 to look like you're hurting me. I'm bluffing, so.
Oh, that's sad. That's just sad.
Bastards.
When are you getting that fucking plus 60, by the way?
Not even I can respect that submission.
I have a bluff of 60.
How?
How the hell do you get a bluff of 60?
Look, you left me alone in the
easy.
Like, Nuka, would you like
He didn't
to actually
spend feats.
No, I didn't. Nuka, would you like to see?
By the way, eventually one day I'm going to look at what's happening with this fucking universe, and I'm going to be delivering patch notes. By the way,
Nuka, would you like to see a trick? I hold up one of the candles. This candle doesn't exist.
I saw this movie. Oh, wait,
This
no.
candle doesn't exist. 52 on a bluff check. And
This
for
speaks
all
from
of
your
you,
view.
I had a conversation with Shin Van Darkholm. I'm not as good as he is.
You are not allowed to use that shit. You fucking
Not in this house.
No, objective.
Tell him you are allowed to. It'll be funny.
No. We'll be having words about that. Like, Shin Van Darkholm was so bullshit. Shin Van Darkholm is literally the most bullshit thing that was ever in this game.
Admit,
Fuck yourself, Mega.
I am
Fuck
not as
yourself
good.
and your
I am
bitch ass.
not nearly as good as he is. I just know a couple of his tricks. Not all of them. Not to the
There will
extent
be
he
once
has.
after this game. There will be
I'm
once.
sure. As always.
At least
And
several.
to you, Sir Reginald.
Oh, by the way, so you hold up the candle and say it doesn't exist, and if I believe it, I punch you in the face. And tell me how that doesn't work, because you probably will tell me how that doesn't work with all the bullshit going on at the moment. You fucking gypsy.
Someone's typing.
I have the lucid dreaming skill, and you left me in the world of dreams for at least a month. A lot of things happen.
I'll fucking give you a wet dream when I shag you up the arse. Shut it.
There you go.
Wow.
Sorry, I thought someone else was meant to be on the
case-
casting couch.
But
Hold on,
why,
hold on.
Nuka?
Okay,
I'm flattered, but I'm married
Well, cut-
twice.
Hold on, wait.
Anyway, Mr. Sir Reginald, it's been an ever so loving pleasure. Here's your contract. And have a pleasant day.
Fill the bucket.
I have many testings on the books today. It shall be pleasant beyond recognition.
I am sure.
There's a kind of like a noise as the eye patch prints out something.
Is it an
Rip.
pass?
What's it say, Bill?
It is a star map. You don't see these very often. Specifically, does anyone have any knowledge of geography?
Why, I do.
Let me actually check.
I have every knowledge now.
I have a 20 to knowledge geography. So.
Okay. I guess you can't actually fail. You know what this is? This is a star map to the planet Castrovel.
Hold on. The word geo, right? The prefix geo means rock. We're talking about space mostly here.
Geography
Surely
also
that's
handles
astronomy.
the.
You're thinking geology. Geography handles planet-based things.
Hey, guess what? It's the same root word.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they're the same word.
They compressed a lot of skills together.
One of my best
graphing
friends had
rock.
One of my best friends has a master.
Do you want the fucking map to the planet of the elves to murder or not?
Look, okay, I can let this syntactic error slip for that.
I don't decide what skills are fucking under what heading.
Why
I
not?
just tell people what they are.
Listen, people get really angry at Sargon for not house ruling it, and you're saying you can't house rule a syntactic fault?
I don't have to house rule. I know what the actual ruling is.
Oh, cross counter. Too dead.
There are rules for it, and I know it. Anyway, here's your stuff.
Apparently, the eye patch
You smell elves.
What?
You smell elves. You look at this, and your pupils turn into the shape of burning crosses. Like that's the kind of thing that was handed to you.
Yeah. I've basically given you the map to the home planet of the elves. So have fun with that.
Well, lads, my schedule will be rather occupied for the next few days.
Don't worry, when we call for you, you'll be free. I imagine your time on the planet of the elves will be what got you to our level when the time comes. In any case, as always, help us out, tea, biscuits, or whatever, and don't call us, we'll call you.
Yep. And as he leaves, I go, alright, next applicant.
Before we bring in the next applicant, I just want to point out, I deeply fucking hate all of you.
Oh, just to say, you wanted to give him a new bucket as well, and he gave all that shit at the end, man. We're gonna waste the bucket.
I just, you confuse me on a regular basis.
Well, yes, but
I don't think we were right about the bucket choice, though. I don't understand.
But so do the squirrels outside. I don't understand why we should be upset.
There are no squirrels outside. We're in a pocket dimension. Or something. I don't know where we are. I don't know what's happening, Mega. I grabbed Mega by his fucking shirt.
Bring the next person.
And not in a threatening way or anything. I'm just literally like, I don't know what's going on. I've been here for 20 fucking years. Layman is gone. Bill is just... I know he's gone, but he's here somehow, and I can feel it. I don't know what's going on, Mega.
I pat Nuka on the shoulders and go, don't worry, Nuka. Everything will be fine. 45 on a bluff check. That's after I take a minus 20 for an obvious lie, so, who is available in chat? Who do we want to pull in?
You're going to waste a good
Who do you think?
Who's next? Sorry, who's next on the list?
Well, the list was kind of open.
Alright, just give me a moment. Just give me a moment.
I'm looking through the application. Yeah, the list is kind of
open. We have one and the Joker
Well,
after that.
I have an idea. Let's pull in Band. Let's bring in Band's character. He seems fun.
Who's Band? I swear.
Oh no! Wait, we got. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. We got to do Green Boots first, and then we move on to because we only have time for 2 more, and we need to do Green Boots and then Joker.
Prioritize the.
Fucking Mud text.
Prioritize.
She's supposed to be coming on. Text me.
No.
She's not.
No, he's back.
All right, then we will pull in Band for now. Next.
How's this go? Go introduce myself, or how the fuck's the format I've been at work for the past,
Sit on the fucking couch and eat some biscuits.
I'll get you the link.
I'll just chuck a biscuit in. I just want to fill it.
It's been a long day, or minute, or fraction of time, space.
Something like that. I honestly don't even know.
Right, so just to be sure, Wheezy's not coming then?
Yeah, no.
Alright,
We're gonna.
I thought she was coming. No,
We'll have one. We're gonna have another one next week too. So.
Yeah, I'll cover it. I'll cover it.
Damn, I lost the Geese Tour outfit.
Gotta look into the bullshit with fucking B-Team. Like, everything on there
a-
just keeps sounding more ridiculous and more I fucking hear it and it's getting on my tits. Oh god!
You
It just gets worse! It just gets worse! I thought Lozzie was the low point!
What?
What's up from there?
Look at the list of names.
Oh, I know.
I don't know if you've got it hidden. Mud, bring it up for a second and look at who's on the end of the list. Bring up the icons and player names and look who's on the end of the list.
Icons in player name. Oh wait, we're talking on the
on roll 20. On roll 20.
Oh.
Oh,
Like,
fucking...
basically, like merge icons or whatever. Just bring it up for a moment and take a look at what's on the end of the list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see why I reacted the way I did?
I don't know what he's
And
saying.
everybody at home gets the experience.
Yeah,
that.
I also, I can look at Roll20 and I'm not sure what you're laughing about.
Look at next to Uzalu. That's
Viking
who just
engineer?
entered the room.
Oh.
Yeah. I love how you both said that in unison.
Okay, is that actually a character?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
And here he is on the couch.
Welcome, good sir. Welcome. And your name?
Justinian Trudeau.
Very good.
I'll just increase the size momentarily so everyone can breathe it in.
Okay, I'm gonna snap my fingers and the same peasant girl from before appears. Like, you know, Shoko flashes for a second, the straw goes in the stump, and I just sit here. I'm not even gonna move this time, I'm just gonna sit there drinking from it. Hello.
Occupation, good sir.
Living legend.
That seems legendary.
You get that from your mother.
From my father, actually. He paid a lot of money so that I could be a living legend.
Actually, I have a question about that. Do you have any experience with ski instruction? Because I was interested in that, you know? Just
Well,
I think anyone who's a legend should know how to do that, right?
Yeah, I can definitely teach you how to... I can teach drama, I can teach skiing, I can teach you how to win by not killing your enemies.
You could use that, Nuka.
You can win by not killing your enemy.
I rubbed the eye patch. You could use that. Blood type or would you be willing to give them a sample?
Maybe after I'm hired.
Oh, proposition.
You know how as company checks, we need to make sure, you know, doping and stuff.
Is there anything wrong with a little bit of doping? I support doping.
No, well, you know how it is, like, some of that, like, gnomish heroin gets into the bloodstream and whatnot, and it's bad for workplace, causes a lot of accidents. Just new health and safety regulations, you know how it is.
Well, I believe that everybody should have the right to do gnomish heroin, which is why I was very popular in my native land of Isker.
You know, it's not us, it's the government.
I mean, we are the government.
I mean, honestly, who here doesn't have problems with the government?
Look, we just want to know how you're going to get arrested. We don't want to know, you know, we don't want to know all your background.
You're not going to fucking arrest me.
No. Oh, that's...
That's not what he said. He said,
fucking prove it. Can't prove shit.
We have it on... Would you believe we have it on tape?
I'm getting
bullshit.
I'm getting my sword. I swear to God, I'm going to get my sword and I'm going to fucking jump over there. I've had enough.
He's going to chop you in half and part the sword.
Nothing is even remotely close to reasonable anymore. Do you remember when you came here, Mega? Do you remember when you were here with Bill?
Yeah.
And
there were a lot of...
subconsciously glare at the eye patch and just fucking...
go.
Shut your dick.
Let it go.
I remember when I first got here, there were a lot of people wanting to kill Anglos for some reason.
Let the poor man speak.
Sorry, Mr. Trudeau. Continue.
I was just saying that I didn't commit any crimes. There's no proof of that, or any reason to believe I would have committed a crime.
So you are not wanted by the law?
Not any legitimate law.
Would you be willing to say any? Would you be willing to say any law that you were wanted by would automatically be illegitimate?
Quite possibly.
Are there criminals who you are wanted by?
Definitely.
Good.
Taxation theft.
Well, if the money's going to me, then it's not that.
Making a lot of good points here, Knuckle. Do you suffer from any sort of mental or physical instabilities?
No.
No, they're good.
What
can you bring? What can you bring to the Black Swamp Company that they can use for their personal benefits?
Well, I'll have you know that I'm a master of disguise.
Ooh.
I bury my shadowy hands in my face. I then click my fingers, and 5 of the exact same peasant girl as before in the last 2 times appears. And I use Whirlpool Strike. I use Whirlpool Strike to cut all their heads off at once, and I just basically. I don't even drink the blood. I just cradle the fucking the bodies all together in my arm.
I'm picturing Knuckle wearing one of those like ear helmets with 2 halfling decapitated corpses in either side, just drinking the blood from stumps.
I'm picturing a morbidly obese Knuckle just sat on a couch somewhere drinking and their 18th hooker for the night.
It's not even real. It's not even real. It's therapeutic. It's like smoking a carrot. Like literally, it's not real. Time isn't moving. I don't need to drink, but I'm just like it's therapeutic. So I keep summoning the same confused peasant girl.
If you turn around, I can demonstrate my power.
Okay,
very well.
Everyone turn around.
Everyone turn around.
I'm turning off window capture just to help.
Okay, I just want you to know, if you step anywhere close to me, I'm going to fucking cut you in half.
Don't stop.
But yeah, I turn around.
We all turn around.
No, I spin in the chair. Fuck it, it's a swivel chair now.
Tell us when to turn around.
Sec.
There's a sound of a man attempting to get into very tight trousers.
Holy shit! Just 10. Where did you go? Who's this
My
man?
God.
Oh my God.
Sorry, we didn't call in for another person who's this?
Oh, look, I take some of the blood for the 5 different women and like craft them into 2 spikes with my power and just jab them into my fucking eye holes.
Wait, what happened to the guy who was just here? Who's this dude?
Yeah, who are you?
Sorry, we didn't call.
It is I am Senor Trudeau.
Are you related to the last guy?
See, he's my cousin.
Oh.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Well, do you know where he went?
Mouse in all of Mexico?
Now I'm from Cuba.
You know, you look a little bit like the last guy's father, actually.
Did he just say he's from Tuba?
Cuba.
No, I think he said tuna. Tuna.
Oh, like the fish. Okay, I got it.
Someone who can pull off the Sam Brown. That's a fucking skill in and of itself.
It days like today, I wish I could die.
The eye patch quivers.
So do I have the job? Trabajo, see?
Well, sorry, we can't hire you because we're interviewing the other guy.
Yeah, that's it.
No, we're talking to the other guy. We don't even know. What did you do to the other guy? What happened?
It's me.
Holy shit!
What a twist!
Bum, bum,
We got-
bum.
Fucking,
he's good.
Fucking
A master of disguise.
Fucking go gadget equality up in this bitch.
You should probably be worried that managed to get through my analyzed Weymouth spell.
Oh my good god.
So he did this with mundane means, then?
Yep.
That's impressive. Well,
ahead.
well, yeah. I mean, I don't see. Do we see any reason we shouldn't?
Oh wait, hold on.
Well, does he only
you-
have the 2 characters, or does he have other characters that he can play as well? Because, you know,
that's a good point.
I'm just saying, like, you know, we're in a lot of different situations sometimes.
Can we just make it that
adaptable?
Can we just?
I'm
make
just
it-
trying to ask a question. I'm just asking.
Can we just make it this guy has no combat ability? He just has like plus 100 in disguise and fucking and speech and shit like that.
No, only has
Everything
like
that he
plus
does.
20 to this guy.
Still
He's
pretty
got
good.
like 1 health. It's got 1 health. Just nothing. I'd be pretty
Mud,
realistic.
I believe you were going to ask a bucket-related question.
Well, don't fucking spoil it, mate.
Well, hang on. First, I wanted to know about.
God, I hate you all! It's been 20 years, I fucking hate you all! Why am I being made to do this over and
Is he so upset he turned into a woman?
Oh, he does that occasionally. Bless
This
him.
is Bloodborne! This is fucking Bloodborne! I am literally fucking German sitting in the wheelchair, crying in my fucking sleep, pleading to Bill and Lehman and Oberon to get me out of this fucking nightmare! Oh, Jesus Christ! Help me!
You know, I'm just saying, as a newer person here, have a drink and accept the fact that the ride never ends. So,
Oh yeah. So I mean,
I fucking summon another villager girl. I snap her neck with my hands and throw her at Aiden. Just on.
I love how this is the character that breaks everyone's fucking brain. This was the straw that broke the camel's back.
No, apparently the bucket question.
I mean, that was just rude. I'm not down. Look, I let you do what the fuck you want to do in your weird, like, fucking degenerate shit, but not go throwing your cast-off slags at me.
You ain't paid off that bottle yet, you drink. I shall never forget.
Oh, would everyone
What are
like
you
a drink?
even talking about at this point?
Would everyone like a
One
drink?
we're gonna butt chug.
But you don't know where I got that from. It was sitting out. That was sitting out. The crap was just sitting out. Also, can I roll a perception check on why there's still the fish on the goddamn ceiling? Has no one else noticed this? Do I notice this?
It's better just to not to, you know, just they never really left. They never really left the room. So I mean, yeah. But I'm not calling attention to that goat.
Like, you know what? I just get up, I boot over the chair I'm sitting on, I snap my fingers a bunch of times, like 6 of the same girl pops in, and I just fucking cut them apart and using blood crystallization and telekinesis and whatnot, I start crafting a chair out of dead village girl.
So, do you consider yourself a bucket half full or a bucket half empty kind of person?
What's in the bucket?
You know, it's a little bit awkward that Nuka's the only one who's getting. Can we get the waitress to bring over a few drinks for everybody? So, Mr. Justin, there was a few other questions we wanted to ask you, real quick, because you almost certainly have the job. Real quick, are you okay with working with evil?
Define evil.
Not white and western.
Wait, I'll define it for you.
Yeah.
I'll post a picture.
Is someone loading a gun?
It's Merc. He's in the background. He's always loading a gun. There you go.
What? Well, we don't take photos of his disguises, man. That's
I click my fingers, Merc appears, he shoots me in the head and then disappears, and then I reanimate.
Merc is wearing a fucking Hawaiian shirt. I just want that to be clear. The
most
get this
high
on
tier
me.
form.
Mega, ask a question.
Oh, we're trying to define evil at the moment. While we're waiting for
What
the.
you're talking about.
I'm saying about someone betraying their own people.
Can I get you a drink, Mr. Truduke?
That's pretty evil, right? You should always stick up for people that your friends. You should always stick up for your friends, right?
Well, did they do anything to deserve my friendship? That's the real question. I can do plenty for my friends, but if they don't pay me back in the right ways, then are they my friends?
Here's your drinks.
Jesus Christ, that accent.
Thank you.
Lady comes in, drops off drinks for everyone. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Y'all have a nice day. Bill, I can't delete this token.
I snap my fingers and noose appears above my head. Fucking, but I'll get more if everybody wants one.
You can't kill yourself though, can you? You'll just be reborn in some horrifying way. That actually has to be.
It gives me hope.
Oh, well, you know what? You do you, Boo, I guess. Holy shit, that's depressing.
Alright, so I guess we're good then.
I think we're all very impressed.
Yep, very impressed.
Hold on.
I
still haven't had my question answered, actually.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, are you a bucket half full or a bucket half empty kind of person?
Half full.
That is the right kind of attitude. This bucket.
If you fill your bucket all the way, they win.
Here's your bucket. It's a bucket. It has little. You can disguise it if you want. Up to you.
Okay.
I want to die.
I'm sure you do. So, all right. And my elf approaches you, reaches out hands a contract, and reaches out a hand to shake.
He'll shake your hand, or her hand.
Oh.
And to answer your question, Aiden, about the costume, that's his psionic costume.
Ah, I see.
Actually, in this business, we prefer the term person hand.
Don't be a faggot about it.
I fucking click my fingers, summon another girl, and fucking grab her by the ankles before even kill her and just wing her at Mega.
Now you're just wasting blood.
Just ineffectually, and she just crumples against Mega and just lies there and dies.
I catch her like the gentleman I am, gently place her on her feet. I'm so sorry, ma'am. If I wouldn't be twice married, you would totally be my type.
Did you tip your fedora? Did you tip your eye patch? Did you tip your eye patch as you did so?
She shakily opens her mouth and emits an eagle screech before falling over.
I summon another peasant girl, grab her by the ankles, and quick draw and bring her down head first on top of the other head.
For the love of the gods, please get this gentleman out of here before you witness any more of this autism.
Have a good day, sir. Have a nice day, Mr. Justin. All right. Well, that was By the way, before
I pick up a bucket and put it on my head.
Before we wrap up for the day, does anyone else is anyone else aware of that the mask emitting massive amounts of magical energy in the corner?
I assume it's something gay.
If he is going to do what I think he's going to do, I am going to be upset, really profoundly upset.
You should probably be more worried about the man in the pillow pile.
Excuse me?
What?
What the fuck?
I'm pretty pissed off about the fish and the fucking thousand-faced goat monstrosity continually just moving around here. No one else seems to notice. Yeah, I see you.
Oh dear.
Man stands up. He appears to be wearing what appears to be a suit made of sleeping bag parts, a wizard's hat, and carrying a stave, upon which is perched a sloth.
Have you been here the whole time?
Where is here? He also rubs his eyes to get sleep.
That's a damn good question. Knowledge checks, people.
Oh, that is that is a
Where is here? Where am I?
I know what it is, but you wouldn't get it.
I don't have any knowledge.
You are currently...
He starts doing an extensive series of stretches. So, how can I help you guys? What's... Can I get a drink?
Would you like a job?
Sure. I fucking snap my fingers and a drink appears magically in front of you. It's whatever.
Nice. A barmaid arrives with his drink.
Oh wait, I guess you're... So you can be described as like a pillow man.
There you go, hun.
I am a wizard. I have the hat and everything.
Like everything here is welcome to use.
Name?
Even the dog can please you.
So, should I take a seat or something, or?
Yeah, sure. Whatever makes you most comfortable.
Yeah, he lies down on the couch and makes himself as comfortable as possible.
Who spent money on putting rose petals all over the place? Just noticing those.
I might have not expected a lady here.
God, I was just picturing if this is the hunter's dream and stuff like that, the final boss fight is me, fucking lit Nuka, the first hunter of the IRA.
The hunter's meme.
So, alright. Should we start with his
Puts up his
name?
legs, makes himself as comfortable as possible, and it's like, so, what's this job?
Basically doing whatever the fuck these chuckle fucks want you to do.
Yeah, whatever you're good at, what are you good at?
Well, a good night's sleep can help anyone, is what I
I'll hire you
always
to
say.
a pillow.
Are you saying you're good at putting
Hey.
people to sleep?
Yeah.
Could you put maybe 6 million people to sleep?
It might take some time, and like, need...
It made about 5 years, is what I heard, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, 6 million is an awfully big number.
Oh, that would attain what? Is it 30,000 a day every day for 5 years? Yeah, something like that. That's a lot.
12 million is a good place to aim for. Yo, I heard this one guy, 100 million. Couple 100 million, this one guy. I don't know how he did it.
Now, my friend, are you merely stalling before you answer our questions?
What was his question again?
Just that Merc god shit.
Your name.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm Jimmy. I'm Jimmy the Wizard.
Good stuff. What's it got? I'm gonna pop to the little abominations room. But I just had the thought there, that's it there, basically the last boss of Tales from My Wife's Son is Nuka, first hunter of the IRA, and of course in the DLC the last boss is the Orphan of Loss.
Fuck's sake.
He beats you with memes and cute anime pictures. Depending on what mood he's in. We're right back.
So he keeps shuffling around trying to get as comfortable as possible.
Alright, so real quick, Jimmy, we're going to try and run through these quickly. Blood type, and would you be willing to give a sample?
No.
Oh, there you go. Goals.
Make sure people learn to get a good 8 hours sleep.
I like that. That's a goal I can get along with.
Just generally, you know, the kind of rhythm you kind of get into every day. Actually, on second thought, maybe looking at this group, I'm not sure if sleep is even necessary for you beings.
I still need at least 2 hours a day, so.
Alright, cool. Still recommend
I could
8.
go for a 6 in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Are you wanted by the law, criminals, or anyone, really?
hopefully I'm wanted for the job.
Sounds good.
Bad joke.
Do you suffer from any sort of mental or physical instabilities?
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy. Should have guessed that one.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I kind of just develops over like decades. You know?
Yep. I completely understand. Are you okay with working with evil cunts?
Yeah, sure. Pays well.
Are you good at
I
covering
was in
your...
advertising once.
Are you good at covering your tracks?
Don't really have tracks. I don't go anywhere really. Kind of a hermit.
Good. That's a good way to not be trackable, I guess.
Yeah.
What's your greatest strength?
I could probably put you to sleep in 5 minutes.
Pretty good. I have. So you're twice as good as most of my college professors. Very good to know. What would you say is your greatest weakness? Narcolepsy?
Yeah. Narcolepsy, probably. It's a bitch. Oh yeah, keeps a lot of time for reading.
If you could achieve one goal in your lifetime, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. not wake up.
Okay. Not wake up.
The eye patch.
The eye patch.
The eye patch feels that.
Feels that deeply.
By the way, you can't sleep here.
I think he's been sleeping here. Like, I think he just woke up.
Correction.
That is the beauty of an 8-hour.
Correction. I don't either. You can't sleep here unless you were already sleeping when you came in, or I can't sleep here.
There's something like that.
Yes.
Does anyone else have a question for Mr. Jimmy?
Do you see yourself a bucket half full or a bucket half empty?
Fucking.
Bullets say,
I eat one of the buckets.
Everything looks brighter after a bit of sleep.
Do you see yourself being able to sell some sleeping aid?
Yes.
Good.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, I'll knock you right out.
Okay. Oh. Anyone else
So I
have
take it he's going to be in the company's merchant division and whatnot by the sounds of things.
Well, he's going to be in the magic division.
I think I know someone that works here.
Really?
I mean, rule of nepotism. Now we gotta give him a job, right? That's how
What's his
nepotism
name?
works.
Ook. What's his name? Rhymes are Ookie.
Oh,
Fuck.
no!
Fuck, what's his name? Oh my god, I'm so forgetful. How am I so forgetful?
Don't say
No, we
name in
don't.
this house.
Okay. Okay.
Don't let him say the name! No. Fine.
Fucking tip me tongue, but you know when it's on the tip of your tongue, you just forget it.
Dab
No, that's perfectly good.
That's the fucking chap. That's the
but sign the contract. We also have the additional prepared statement. Prepared clause for sloth insurance. When you go.
Oh, that's good.
Why are we paying for that?
Sloths are awesome.
Sure, it's probably
Sloths are awesome, but they don't cause problems.
We had to do that because animal safety.
No, it's insurance for the sloth.
Oh, okay. It's to help
the sloth.
Okay. I thought you were worried about damages the sloth would do. I was like, what the fuck? But you're worried about the sloth getting hurt.
Don't worry about this lad right here. He's chiller than anyone I know.
Mega Saber goes up, hands you a contract, offers a hand to shake.
He sits up properly and actually stands up.
There we go.
Covered in bed sores.
He is covered in the most comfortable sleeping bag armor that has ever been created.
It's not armor. I'm a wizard. I can't wear armor.
Sorry.
But
Rogue.
why wear a cloak when you can wear a sleeping bag? Just think about it. I was in a tower for 50 years. What the fuck else am I supposed to be wearing?
Alright, okay. Fuck it. Well, why are we writing these contract? Any other final questions by the mod hand?
We already asked. Oh, go ahead.
I asked, can he sell sleeping aid? He said yes.
Cool.
Alright, well, fair enough. Congratulations. Don't call us, we'll call you. Have yourself with some coffee or whatever on your way out.
Nah, that sounds like I'm sleeping.
There's a bunch of dead girls lying about the place that are all the same girl, but I snap my fingers and they disappear.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Markedly sink into the floor.
They sink into the floor. I'm greatly worried about that. So, give me one moment. So, yeah, I believe. Nope. You know what? No. What the fuck is with that mask? Yeah. What is with that? Are you an applicant?
I don't know, but I suspect we'll never see it coming.
Point out the mask in the corner.
Yes, I'm pointing at the mask in the corner.
As you pointed out, a light chuckle fills the room.
If you do what I think you're gonna do.
I'm on the applicant list, I'm afraid.
Okay.
as the mask begins to float through the air towards the couch. And form, and as a shadow begins to form around it, out from it, a humanoid figure coalesces around the mask and stands before you at the
Baby, 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 baby.
Oh,
and yet my mouth is tight like James Bond. Only a very select few people will get that reference.
I guess you're here to apply for the job.
Indeed.
And what is your name?
I have no name. I am but 2 days old.
Oh, well, okay.
We have
That
a
already
legal
sounded
aid
like a...
problem here.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a
we
breakdown
went over
now.
this very, very, very
just went through
exclusively with the spider lolly. Not lolly. Spider not lolly.
Oh god, fuck, it's Persona V! What is this fucking ban-on shit?
My name is Brendu Mask.
I never heard what it is, but if you
They call me Mask.
Fuck my wrist, real life.
Okay. Occupation?
Illusionist.
That'll be interesting.
Oh, great. Now there are two of them.
Now there's
30% gay.
What do you mean there's two of them?
Though my official title is Wishmaster.
Nope. I'm gonna, nope.
I snap my fingers, I walk up to the confused peasant girl, I fucking cut her up to the middle, I climb inside.
How are you this evil?
But, I mean, here's the real question, though. Do they
It's
smell
not
bad?
a real person.
You think that?
Evil are you?
As I climb into the body, okay, you can ask it in a minute. As I climb into the body, my head turns round the complete opposite fucking way. You get used to it, and then close myself inside.
You thought she smelled bad on the outside. How does she smell on the inside?
She doesn't smell like anything.
Jealousy, a human face. Terror, the human form divine. And secrecy, the human.
The white race.
Okay. Blood type and/or stample?
None to give.
That's probably gonna count against you, just to let you know. Bunch of bloodsuckers over here. They like. Goals.
If you require blood, you may simply ask.
I think we just did.
I heard a question, not a request.
Ah, good point.
It doesn't mean his blood, he just means blood in general.
Got it. Goals?
Improvement.
Do you worship a god?
Yes.
And their
But
name?
I want to point out, anybody that gets the reference to what I was talking about when I made that joke, when I was singing the song when he appeared.
Yeah.
Anybody that gets that reference fucking gets a free wish.
They'll get a free wish then. Epic.
Do they fuck?
Alright, what's it from then? Tell me what it's from.
Persona 3.
Yeah, but which one?
3.
Which
He said
soundtrack?
Persona 3.
Which
Let the fucking
soundtrack?
illusionist speak, for the love of Christ.
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
Alright, I'm in my body. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I apologise. Have some coffee.
It is
Biscuits.
fine. It is fine, Master Knuckleby.
God, don't.
What god do you worship again, good sir?
They do not have a name, I'm afraid. Not one that can be spoken, at least.
Oh, those are fun. Again. Are you wanted by the law, criminals, or anyone, really?
Not on the material plane.
So would you say it's immaterial?
Yes.
Can they follow you to the material plane?
Possibly. If they do, if they believe. That depends entirely. That depends entirely on if they still exist. It's been a while.
Do you suffer from any sort of mental or physical instabilities?
I have. I suppose I am a bit of a dreamer, if that counts.
Oh, we done those then.
What can you bring to the Black Swamp Company that they can use for their personal benefits?
I wandered through each charted street, near where the charted themes thus flow. A mark in every face I meet, marks of weakness, marks of woe. I, as I first said, am a wish granter. Potentially, I am capable of casting nearly any spell. Though...
Would you be opposed to a test to this?
No.
Oh, pick something fun then.
I wish to know the best and the best method for all involved to save the world from the Dreamland.
Which world? The one we destroyed already?
Yes. Well, technically, it's all the world.
Okay.
Gary the Black Goat. I wish a nigga would.
He thinks for a moment and says, "Your wish can be granted." And Bill, I shall cast Contact Planar Entity, no one. With whom, due to a bit of a feat, I have instant telepathy to. Cross-plane. I ask the same question.
Bill?
You there?
Mm-hmm. Make sure you phrase it very carefully.
Oh. I phrase it. The question is, Mother of weaves, snipper of fates, by what means can the world as it was be saved?
It is already done.
And character, after standing still for a bit, looked Megasaber directly in the eyes and says, "It seems, I told you, it seems that you have done well, if my assumptions are correct. All you need to do now is survive, and all will be fine."
That's concerning.
And as for a test, asking a question that can only asking a cryptic question begets a cryptic answer.
Always. But it was the only thing I wanted, so
fair.
Everything else I'll achieve on my own.
Perhaps this is a better showcase of my abilities. Bill, I will cast lesser creation to create pure blood. A single vial of pure blood.
Excellent. Does he have
And
that?
I hand it to Nuka.
Not give it to him.
Yeah, why does Nuka get it? Nuka's sealed away in an animal. Give it to Mud.
Sure.
No,
Then I give
I'm
it to Mud.
fucking here. Fuck you. I'm reaching out.
I want to go wherever I'm driving. Yeet. Goodbye.
Fuck you. I'm faster than you. Roll me, bitch. Roll me, bitch.
You're
What are we rolling?
Fair enough.
Give it to
We're
me.
rolling.
Fuck you. It's mine. What did I just get? It's mine. What are we dropping, fam?
Sleight of hand. That's what I'm going against.
I thought you'd both do initiative, basically.
Mm-hmm. Both doing initiative is how you would usually handle that.
Okay, both go initiative. Fair enough. Oh shit! No, I've already. Oh, where's my map?
I don't think I'm involved with this, so I'm gonna kind of sit over to the side and just.
Just 1d20 this shit. Just 1d20.
Yeah, just each of you
Roll
just do one die 20.
That's
No, I'm rolling my initiative.
Well, sorry, Mud.
Reaches out and takes the blood. Nuka, that is pure blood, which I do believe you boys have dealt with before.
This is real blood.
No,
Not fake illusion blood.
it's not just real blood. It is true blood.
It's the elemental expression of blood.
Blood
It
in
is
its
the
purest
purest-
form.
It is the purest blood it is the purest blood in existence.
Alright, well, I'm storing this until I can use it. I insert it into my head.
There's nothing funny in there, is there?
And now,
Nope.
any more questions?
So how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Don't ask stupid questions like that. Come on.
14.
Yes, I have a question.
I believe.
Because
I
have a question.
It's not just
Hold on. Edward has a question. Sorry.
Edmund.
Edwin, I'm sorry. Been a while.
Yes.
Can you summon the true muscle girl?
Oh my god!
What is that? Just a series of muscles with a vagina on it?
Very well.
I don't know. Fucking.
No.
That was not a question to do it at the moment. It was a question for later. For God's sake, man.
Yeah, I know when you get some.
Oh yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
Oh, it's hot again. There is no
I
way.
will not cast the spell I was about to cast then and say, specify your request.
Alright. Sign the contract and fuck off. We'll call you Dab.
Hold on. Would you consider yourself a glass half empty or a glass half full kind of person?
Depends on who the glass belongs to.
Belongs to me.
Then it is half full.
I have one more question. Let's just say, like, hypothetically speaking, all I want to do is please my gods and provide them maximum honor. Do you think you could help me achieve some situations that, I mean, you seem to have a good idea of how stuff's going.
In the future, perhaps. Oh, one more thing.
Thanks, just take a note.
One more thing. Elf. For the final question on that list, no. And for your intentions. They will not work on me. But the rest are yours. Goodbye.
Well, come grab your glass. I mean, you know what I mean.
Also, I just want to point out something. I want to point out something that I've always fucking hated, by the way. I've always fucking hated. The glass half full and half empty thing is a stupid fucking question. It's objectively a stupid.
As my character leaves the room, he mutters. He almost hums to himself. To see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour.
Yeah, but knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone.
Oh, left by his glass.
In any case, the glass half empty thing and the glass half full thing is bullshit. When you're pouring a glass, it's half full. When you're drinking a glass, it's half empty because the end destination where you're going.
Yeah, but we're not talking about
of the
glasses. We're talking about buckets. There's a difference.
Well, I mean, I was talking about
buckets,
glasses there because we run out of buckets, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, I know, but let's see when you're filling up a bucket, it's like, alright, we need water, so we fill up a bucket, there we go, it's like, oh, have you filled that bucket up all the way? No, it's half full. Then fucking finish filling it up, and then when you're out there using the bucket, it's like, oh fuck. How much of the bucket have we used? Oh, it's half empty. It's about context.
So I'm going to put it down as half empty.
A
pessimist, got you.
I'll fucking piss your mouth. Speaking of which, I thought she was coming on. What's happening?
Nah. I'll let you.
It's late. It's late.
It's late. We will be reconvening next week for another session of this.
Yep, because we still looks out the door. Yeah, we still got a lobby full of people out there, so we're probably going to have to finish this tomorrow.
I need more.
Tomorrow being next week.
Time is convoluted in Lordran. In any case, folks, hope everyone's had a nice time. I hope to see you all next week. We can continue.
Oh,
see some more people.
Layman. Oh, somebody help me.
Read your contracts, for God's sake.
Anybody?
You need help?
I've had enough of this dream. The white blocks outside. Oh, somebody. Please.